Long as you by my side, I can handle any weather. Better is free, and I found to stay 100. They will never change on you for no. I can handle any weather. Ride with your girl for the worse till the better it's free. And I found to stay 100. Never change on you for a dough with some money. You my real girl, I can't live without you. You make the house a home, so I can't build without you. I bet you in my plans, boo, I can't chill without you. That's how the cards dealt, so I can't deal without you. God's gift, you haven't sent, so trust. What I feel for you is love, boo, not lust. Making you happy and smiling is a must. Dawn on me from morning till it's dusk. Best friends, boo, that's how it's all started. The bond that we have can't never be parted. I mean it when I tell you I love you. Wholehearted, no matter the circumstances, I'll be by your side. You by my side, I can handle any weather. Ride with a nigga for the worse or the better is free. And I found to stay 100. They will never change on you for no bitch or no money. By my side, I can handle any weather. Ride with your girl for the worse or the better it's free. And I found to stay 100. Never change on you for a dough with some money. Got a vibe so real. Keep my mind on chill. I can't wait to get home to him soon. Cause what he do to me keeps me feeling free. And I know just where my heart needs to be. No, I don't play around with these boys. Tryna waste my time and come up short. They can't ever compare to you. Cause you bring love and joy to my soul. Long as you by my side, I can handle any weather. Ride with a nigga for the worse or the better is free. And I found to stay 100. They will never change on you for no bitch or no money. By my side, I can handle any weather. Ride with your girl for the worse or the better it's free. And I found to stay 100. Never change on you for a dough with some money. Hey, hey, hey,
Hey everybody, it's your boy Core Royalty. I am your host. You can follow me at Core Royalty _official and on TikTok Core Royalty. And you know, my Facebook page is Core Brown and Core Royalty.
My name is Sean. You follow me at Sean D. Jefferson 824, personal trainer. Look out for me.
My name is Obi, aka Chef O. You can follow me at Legacy Catering BA on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, I'm Michelle, also known as Minnie. You can follow me at Michelle All Worlds on IG or Minnie Hudson on Facebook. You know, let me know if you need a car. Got something for sale right now.
I am the one and only Serendipity Jones, yummy _ in your Twitter. Something like that. Y'all can find me on Instagram. Just look up Serendipity Jones on Facebook. They say wild crazy chick with the food and all that fly shit.
Hey everybody, I'm Bay. You can follow me on Facebook, Bay Clothes. I am a sexuality coach and a nurse.
Sexuality
I'm Tori. I do a lot of shit. Y'all know who I am for the most part. If not, you can follow me on Instagram, complex period simplicity. Not the word period. Forgot about that. I've had that name for a long time.
So, oh yes, we in the shop of Enrique. He's not on camera right now, but you can hear him. If you want to give him a little speech about what you got going on.
You said it all. I'm the owner of the shop.
And he gave me the fresh haircut.
And he gave me a roundup about 2 weeks ago. But yes, our first topic that let's go ahead and jump right into the Kevin Samuels thing. Because we got a lot of ladies that's been against Kevin Samuels. They don't, follow. I mean, I wouldn't say they won't follow his practices, but they're not agreeing with what he says on air. So, ladies, what do you guys feel about Kevin Samuels?
Go ahead,
Tor?
I just call from this. I told
Anybody?
y'all.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
first,
all right.
hold on.
Look, hold on. I'm gonna start it off since I'm the one that didn't sit around and watch this misogynist ass motherfucker sit around and talk. I clicked on 2 videos. One of them, I just scrolled the further in the video. First words I hear was, from the ages 25 to 35, y'all need to speed it up and get married because at 35 you can have geriatric pregnancy. What the fuck why is that coming out of your mouth? Why is that your business? Then I go to another one and he goes, you're average at best. Why the fuck does it matter what a woman look like? Why are we always judged off of what we look like, what we got? He was so disrespectful to that one lady because you know she wasn't that attractive. You know what I'm saying? And then you go talk down on her. It don't matter. You know, it's just I can't deal with it.
Anyway, he comes from his face and says, comes from a special place of self-hate and unwillingness to accept his true self. Personally, anybody, I can see how some people have said it kind of makes sense or whatever as far as like logic or stereotypes that black people are already placed with anyway. He's just an asshole and a bully just for the sake of being an asshole and a bully. And how the fuck is you gonna tell me how to be as a woman when you got 3 failed marriages your damn self? Hey, as far as I'm concerned, fuck him, his fanny pack, and his skinny jeans.
Oh, them little slim suits. I say he look like the uncle that be fucking all the young girls.
I just don't understand how so many men look up to him and, you know, praise him. What's your opinion?
I ain't praising him. Come on. Don't be saying you gonna get me in trouble.
Do y'all know who Tommy
I'm not praising
Sotomayor
him.
is?
No, I didn't even look him up.
Okay, well, y'all should have looked up Tommy Sotomayor. He's way worse than this guy. He's openly disrespects black women on every single level. If you wear weave, he calls you a hair hat, gorilla,
And that's another
all
thing.
types of
That's
stuff.
another thing because Kevin Samuels, when it comes to him judging a female, I'm sorry, as a black woman, I do not want to hear you judge me on European beauty standards. Period.
Well,
I'm
I just
over to
feel
one
like
of
a
them.
man shouldn't judge a woman because they don't have a vagina.
Hello. That's that part that they
I
forget about.
wouldn't pass judgment on a man because
Let them have their period. And
Let's
let's talk about that.
Let them give birth. Let them give birth.
One contraction, baby.
Listen.
So don't tell me how to be a woman or what a woman should act or behave like because you don't know.
Exactly. They don't understand how
It's a
we
whole
operate
different-
emotionally.
It's not even, that's a whole different level of responsibility that comes with being a woman in and of itself.
Yeah, and I have 2 boys.
So,
How can y'all continue to beat us down, but y'all expect us to make sure that we fix everything when y'all fuck up? How does that make sense?
What you saying, man?
So
And
what-
then we get mad at it and we supposed to shut the fuck up and be quiet. And we have a problem because we don't agree with this misogynistic ass weirdo is saying. Make it make sense. Oh, he's saying it for the greater good. For who?
Greater good.
Hello. Fuck him and his mama for not swallowing.
Me personally, I feel like Kevin Samuels is God's gift to this earth.
Shut up.
He speaks the real. Like, at the end of the day, if you got motherfucking 5 baby daddies and 8 kids, you're not subject to a man with millions ain't looking for you.
And it's
So
okay for a
straight
man
up.
to have 10 baby mamas and 10
That's what I'm
kids.
saying. I was like, I don't fuck with y'all have to plant that seed.
No, let me
You
rephrase
come
that.
across
Let
this
me
woman
rephrase
with
that.
all these other kids.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
Rephrase it.
Let's not argue. Let's talk one at a time. I gave y'all your time.
Ladies,
Okay.
with the ladies.
Like I said, a mediocre woman who makes
What is considered mediocre?
under 60,000 a year.
Well, that's got.
Let's talk about it. Under 60,000 a year. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to talk to the crowd today.
We're gonna let them talk.
We're gonna let the ladies finish talking. I thought they were finished, and then when I started talking, they okay. Yes, a woman under 60,000 with 10 kids. You feel what I'm saying? And 9 baby daddies. A man with them bands ain't really checking for you. He'll smash you if you got an ass, but that's about it. He's not looking for nothing longevity. You've been a lot of niggas' thoughts throughout the years. Let me be honest like he do. Am I Kevin Samuels to you now?
Why is it my fault because you decide to plant your seed all willy-nilly out this bitch?
He ain't planting his seed all willy-nilly.
I would see if y'all was your only baby daddy while you was talking
No,
about
but
that. I
even
got
still,
6 other niggas beside me.
But even still, if you could come across me, right? All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
already
600
got
niggas
kids.
beside
I
me.
already got
They
kids.
mad
I already
for
got
our party
kids.
shit.
And you decide you fall for whatever the fuck you fall. You feel so close and connected to me. You decide to not wear a rubber and shoot up the club and some more shit. Then I give birth to your child. How do you sound throwing dirt on somebody you done impregnating?
Your
Nigga,
pussy
make you
was
like-
good while I was off of this.
But how is it my fault? Because you decided to plant your seed. Because you have
Hello?
You
Oh, y'all
because
niggas
you
don't think
chose
we
not
feel
to be
the
a
same?
grown
Hello?
ass man. Because
That's
you
the
chose not to be a
problem.
grown ass man and you want to carry your life like a little ass boy. That's my fault.
Let's
I'm
all
sorry if I got good pussy, baby, but you playing this just
let's all hold on. I'm gonna let you talk, my nigga, but let's all come down to
Hold on.
earth.
No,
Let's all
no.
come down to earth.
As a person with 6 kids and 6 motherfucking baby daddies, he's a whole motherfucking lie.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
How many?
Talk about it.
6 and 6. 6 and 6.
Talk about it.
I ain't gonna be stupid 2
Hold
times.
wait, Tori.
You was stupid 6 times.
No, I
Let's
wasn't.
talk about it. But hey,
I
listen.
leave niggas. And you
look.
should know.
Okay, listen.
Oh God.
At the end of the day,
I might
if you
be
were a man, if you guys were men, and we're gonna talk when I'm talking. Okay, let's be disrespectful then. If you guys were men, would you want what her name was on Dashiki?
How
Would you guys want to wife
How don't make
Dashiki?
it comedy? That's a comedy movie. Come on,
How
think of something
can
Would you
new.
guys want to
How
date?
can you as a man? How can you as a
she is
man
in real life.
that has done that realistically?
Me.
Close that question.
Would you guys want to
I
wife?
You really going to die on this hill right
Would
now?
you guys want
As
to
a
wife
man-
Dashiki?
As
But
a
I have
man
6
who has
children.
done
And 6
so,
baby
you
daddies.
really want to die on this hill right now, stop?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's good. Oh my God.
Factory.
Factory.
Okay.
There you go.
So you ain't never played the stepdaddy
What you
role
gonna do with
before?
that? Y'all share
No.
that.
You ain't never been stepdaddy before, Corey?
Yes, I was a stepdaddy.
Oh,
I was a
I want to
stepdaddy.
be a stepdad.
I was a stepdaddy
So
to a woman with 3 baby daddies and 6 kids. But I ain't have millions neither. But that would have been my choice if I was banned the fuck up. No.
That's why-
And
that's
to
why
be
they be
honest,
cheating.
let me
That's why they be cheating.
You wiped up the same thing. You trying to attack her for being my nigga. Are you serious right now?
Oh, what?
Okay, all right.
Alright,
I want
so
you guys.
you
I want
just
you
did it.
women.
You just
When
did
I
it.
Alright, so
can I say this?
men.
Can I say this?
Like the motherfucking license
We
plates.
don't need
tread
to.
on me.
We need to be like kind of organized for real. When it came on, I gave the floor to the women. Everybody shut the
I
fuck up when
haven't
I
had a
started
chance
talking.
to speak yet
Gotcha.
because every time I speak, you say, "Give me a second." I've been
Gotcha.
giving you
Go
multiple seconds,
Go
by the
ahead.
way. You made me lose my train of thought. I just don't understand the double standard mindset. You know, I'm not saying that everything Kevin Samuels have said is, you know, so far fetched.
Law? Oh, okay. All right.
No, it's not law.
No, that he's not God or Jesus the way you
but-
portrayed him with.
It's just like when it comes down to sex, men, you know, are looked at differently if they have multiple baby mamas or, you know, if they want to have multiple wives and if they just differently. A woman though, oh my goodness, she has lost all self-respect at this point. You know, she doesn't deserve anything, even though she can be highly educated, make as much money as a man. Oh, but she got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. Guess what?
Russell
Russell Simmons'
did I say something?
ex-wife
Oh, okay.
had plenty of kids. Definitely pulled him, and then got another rich husband and pulled him. It's not like I had more kids. So I'm just saying.
Did I say something again? Is okay. Outbreaks. Go ahead. Say what you said.
I was talking to
Let's
her.
go.
Oh, okay.
Another
Anybody
male. I
else?
wanna
Do
get
anybody
another
else
male
have any
opinion.
outbursts?
Yeah, another
With me,
male.
I feel like I'm not gonna wipe a woman.
Speaking on being banned up. Speaking on this high-valued man that
So I'm not gonna be-
Kevin Samuels is talking about. Go ahead. I'm not cutting you off.
So I'm speaking on me.
Come on the camera, bro. Come on over here, bro. Come sit between these beautiful women right here.
Is it a space?
Yeah, you got it right there. Come on in now. Come on the camera, bro. It's my brother right there. Introduce yourself, my man.
My name Twan. Yeah, holler at me. Right. In traffic.
In traffic. Go ahead.
But I would not holler at I would not wife a woman if they have multiple kids because It's not mine.
It's blasphemy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
Wait, multiple kids from different men or just
Yes,
multiple kids?
yes, no.
This
Okay.
That's
it's
understandable.
Multiple kids, period. Let's just put it out there.
Multiple
I'm
kids.
asking.
Let's just put it out there.
And if and then me, I like to talk to a woman and get to know a person. Why is your baby daddy's not with you? Because it's on both ends. Is you fucking crazy?
No
Or is
dialogue
you
with
fucking
Nate,
whore?
8 of them.
Facts, yeah.
All right, go
and you
ahead.
have 8 kids. All of them look dirty, but I met you. You looked good.
Straight
So
up.
all this shit, and this shit goes.
Your
around.
kids got some shit of new growth.
Oh,
I'm talking about the new growth in their head.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
ridiculous, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel
Shoes and
that
fucked up,
comfortable even
but you
sleeping
are
with
fly
them,
and you
though?
going to detail out.
You got on that knockoff goddamn Fendi.
Yeah, facts.
Let's just talk about it. All
All
right.
that shit.
Y'all here to
Okay.
Hey, there's Gucci scarf.
Can he
I
finish?
can't
Can he
relate to none
finish?
of this shit.
Can he
you know?
finish?
Oh, you from I say hood, so this slow down, Johnny.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
say-
Talk to
Slow
him.
down.
Talk
You
to
from
him.
my hood, so you
Talk
slow
to
down,
him.
Jack. You know what
Talk
it
to
is.
him. Finish your
No,
What I'm
statement.
saying is,
Finish your
I can't
statement.
relate.
you came up. I'm just saying.
No,
But when we talking
come
about
up.
women, but when we
Still in the trap.
You cutting them off.
My bad.
So what I'm saying is, it's different women, right? It's different levels of women, right? Standards, morals, right? But me, me, and every man in here is not gonna wife a fucking woman that have 6 fucking kids with 3 baby daddies,
I
6
got
baby
6
daddies,
baby
or 2 baby daddies. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
A high value man.
No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
Okay.
No,
I
it
Let her
ain't.
talk.
my baby mama
Not
is
when you're not a
go.
toxic
Can I
baby
ask-
mama.
can I-
Hold on.
Next
She
conversation.
wanted to go next. Be you.
So my thing is this: individualize.
Do this body
That's
up.
fine. Like
They
what
do.
works for you works for
Go
you.
ahead and do
The
it.
issue becomes when you stereotype everyone. Now, if you want to say that that's your standard, if you make 6 figures, you don't want a woman with multiple kids, then that's fine. Whatever reason you have for that, you have for that.
Can I ask you
However,
something?
yeah.
While you, I ain't mean to cut you off. If you want to finish. But I want to ask you something after that.
Okay, my thing is just don't stereotype and don't bring another woman down.
Exactly.
You
Because you're
Understand.
talking about this,
I'm not
Understand.
the
I'm not
dirty
gonna bring another
kids.
man
And I got
down,
6 kids on none of my kids.
Get back
are
on the
dirty.
camera.
You know, so it's like
I
I'm put
don't
it up
bring
for
nobody
She
down.
not finished. She not finished. Go ahead.
That's it. Just
All right.
don't
Can I
bring
ask you
nobody
something? If you were a man,
I'm not.
If you were a
Yeah,
man,
like,
I would stick my
If
dick
you
in
were-
anything.
I wouldn't
you're
say
not,
you were.
and you're not gonna answer it because you're not a man. Okay, cool. But we speaking from men point of view.
And I respect that, bro.
And at the end of the day, any logic, a donkey, a lion, meet a lioness with 4 other lions
They're gonna definitely
and 90 cubs, he don't want her. He gonna dust her, but he don't want her.
Can I ask
The
a-
laws
That's
of
not
nature
true.
He don't
work
want her.
like
Can I
that,
ask a
bro.
question?
He has never seen
And,
Fair
and,
Channel, none
and
of
baby
that.
daddies do not take care, like, if she has 6 kids.
Okay,
baby
I
daddy not
wanna
taking care of
reach-
nothing, so it
But
must be
hold on,
something
he
wrong
said
with her.
something about being toxic.
Yeah.
And I don't have any toxicity. Corey, you can speak on that. Do I have toxicity? Do you hear me complain about my baby daddies?
Say it again. Repeat it again.
Do I?
One second, sorry, one second, sorry.
I got 4 kids.
Can we?
He don't know. He's trying to holler at me.
We on air.
So now you
Yeah,
take
we
back
on air.
everything you just said.
No, I'm just saying we on air.
Yeah, exactly. And he already did. That's why I was.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even
I
remember.
know exactly. Like I say, with this Kevin Samuels thing and this high value man and this woman that don't deserve a high value man, I believe he's dead on. A lot of women don't think he's dead on, but he's definitely dead on.
I remember what I was
Can I
saying.
ask a
He said
question?
something about it being toxic.
She was
And
next.
me as sick, no, because y'all start sidebars.
Drama.
It was drama. He said it was drama, toxic. But that's the co-parenting. That if you have that kind of, I don't. I get along with every last one of them. We have our problems. It doesn't seep over into my relationships. My relationships ain't their business. His relationships ain't my business. I'm not
I'm a
not
man
a baby
coming into
mama.
your world.
I'm a mother to my child.
I'm
not
a man
baby
coming
mama,
into
so
your
I can't
world.
relate.
I got 6 niggas to deal with.
No, you
Hold on,
don't.
But even still,
You
I got
don't.
6 niggas
You
to
don't.
deal with.
You don't. One
On
of them
you.
live in Arizona. 2 of them in jail.
I talked to one of your kids wrong. I gotta hear
You
from
gotta
that.
hear from
I
me.
gotta hear from
You gotta
that
hear from
child's
me.
father.
You gotta hear from me.
Hold on,
Why not necessarily?
Because
though?
hold
That's
on,
my
wait.
child though.
But hold on, wait.
That's great.
You
Can
talk-
can I talk? Can I talk?
I'll let you
Can I talk?
finish. I'll let you
Let
finish.
me, let me talk, because I'm about to answer. We already on the same page. This is my thing as a woman with my 2 children. I don't deal with my baby fathers at all. I have 2. I have 3 daughters. 1 passed, 2 living.
Let him
2
become a
baby
baby
daughters.
father.
Hold on, wait,
You
wait,
gonna
wait.
eventually
Wait,
not
wait.
deal with him neither.
No, listen, wait a minute, wait,
Let
pause.
her finish going.
They have chosen on their own volition to not deal in the situation. I'm not here to fuss, I'm not here to fight. I don't give a fuck about that child support. My job is fine, my kids are taken care of. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have that type of drama. Now, when it comes to disciplining my child, if I'm in a relationship with you, or even if I associate with you, like with Tori right here, my kids, that's their auntie. If my kids are fucking up, I will expect you to check them. But one thing I don't play, one thing for certain, 2 things for sure, can't nobody but me put my their hands on my child. So what y'all are doing right now is generalizing the situation. Once again, hold on. I don't have baby daddy drama. I don't get child support. I work my own job. My children are well taken care of. If you step into a situation with me, you are dealing with me. Now, if we get to a certain level where we like that we're in a relationship, yes, I would appreciate and I would expect you to, because this is the only reason why you're coming around in the first fucking place, to be a positive male role model for my children. I'm not asking you to be daddy. Now, if we don't
I'm
work
around
out, hold
you.
on, wait, stop.
I'm
Corey,
around-
let me talk.
Gotcha.
Corey, let me talk. Now, if me and you don't work out or whatever, personally me, I would appreciate if you decided that you wanted to still stick around, simply because from the beginning, a positive male role model for my children. I'm not looking for somebody to just come through and be uncle such and such for this week or this month or whatever. No. You get what I'm saying? I am looking for something if we're gonna be able to build, if we're on that type of level, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck if I got 15 kids.
What do we
by
meet?
15 different niggas
What do we
with
meet?
3 possibles.
What do we
I don't
meet?
care.
What do we
I don't-
meet?
It don't matter where we
What
at.
do we meet?
The nigga, we could have met at Starbucks and ordered the same drink.
We
I don't
met
give
at
a fuck.
Margaritas.
Facts.
We met at Margaritas.
So it's okay.
Liquid.
It's okay for y'all.
Liquid Cafe.
Hold on, wait.
District
Hold on,
5.
you gonna let me
District
talk?
5.
All right, go ahead.
Are
Finish.
you going? So it's okay for you to depreciate the value of your dick and just sticking it wherever the fuck you want to willy nilly. But me as a woman who's already settled, who's already stable, who already got the motherfucking table and the buffet, just because it looks good, I gotta be judged because I got multiple baby daddies. My kids are taken care of. My daughters are smart. I got scholarship.
Yeah, you can't categorize
My baby's
all
about
of
to
us.
graduate 8th grade this year, and they already told her if she wanted to, she could graduate high school early. Fuck with me, and I did it on my own. So how you can't generalize this
So
shit.
Tamara said a real woman
That's why I
takes care of
prefer-
her
hold on.
kids.
Because the
Okay,
woman's
so
mind
that's why I-
and spirit is not a part of what a man
That's
wants.
why I would
don't
prefer
believe
one
that.
baby mother.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Like,
Yeah,
one
let
baby
her
mother.
speak.
But y'all
Yeah.
know it's nasty to judge.
All I got
That's
one baby
her
mother,
kid.
so like that's all I
Y'all
want.
get bumps of the night on y'all shit. Y'all,
If I have kids, I'm gonna have
Tamara,
kids first.
hold on, we got a comment. We got a comment. We got to calm down. We got to calm down.
We got a
y'all.
comment.
We got a comment. Tamara said, a real woman take care of her kids. Just because they have multiple kids, fathers means nothing. A real man can step up and be a father
To two
to
kids.
2 kids or 6. Let me tell you this. At the end of the day, if I I'm a Fortune 500 ass nigga, I don't want nothing to do with you or your 6.
But if I was
Factory.
doing good before you and your 6 figures came to fuck along, and I never told you about these 6 kids, now you all up in your fields, what you gonna do?
hello.
Cause I got my own 6 figures that I'm bringing. I got my own table and all that shit.
You got
don't
your
even know
own
about
table.
Cause you ain't coming to my house.
You got your
Real
own
bitch.
table. You are content.
Yes,
At the end of the
at
day,
my own table.
this high valued man that you seek,
We're not
This
seeking
high
men for money.
value-
This
This-
at 40.
y'all not letting me.
We're seeking a man for money.
We need
He's
structure.
racist.
We need structure in the building because if I let you guys
We
talk,
already tried to move to the next
it's
topic.
bad to do this on air. It's bad to do this on the air. Let somebody talk. I'll let
Barbershop
y'all talk.
That's what it
This
is.
is barbershop
That's what
talk.
it is.
That's how niggas talking about you.
Go ahead. Whoever need to talk,
I'm
talk.
surprised ain't no checker
Talk.
table set up.
Talk.
Okay.
When I step in, don't cut me off. Talk.
Do you have anything to say? What's your name?
My name is Melvin, but we were
Get on
discussing. I gotta be on camera for this.
No, you don't.
I'm
You
on
don't
all
want
this.
to.
I'm on all. Well, I'm trying to listen, but every situation is different. So your situation is different than my situation, and your situation is different than my situation. But we can't have stigmas or stereotypes of judging whoever society or people say that, oh, you have 6 baby daddies, I don't want to be with you and everything. But hindsight 2020, it is toxic or stereo or narcissist, like you said before the air.
My mother's being
Yeah, no, narcissist people. We can't
Yeah.
generalize.
I have a
people.
narcissist baby daddy, but I had to check his ass.
So we can't put people in categories, and that's what we're doing right now because everybody's different. It's categories, but me I'm making some good money. I don't want to deal with the other people. Like, I have a kid myself, and if, let's say my girlfriend was messing with somebody else, and they put hands on them, I know how to check it. I mean, I am. I mean, that's my son. At the
Their
end of the day.
relationship should be at a point where that
But
shouldn't even be a
my
problem.
thing is, if it happens though, as a man, I would have to get at him. You know what I mean?
What happened if they get married?
I mean, and if they get married, but still though, I have that's boundary right
That's your
there.
kid.
That's my kid at the end of the day.
Exactly.
It's my kid.
Marriage smirch.
And,
Because honestly, if it was the other way around, I'm whooping bitches ass.
that's what I'm saying.
That is serious.
And that's what we were saying over here though. But I'm gonna let y'all know. It's a break.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something about
Go ahead,
that?
go ahead, go ahead. That's what we were trying to say.
What
Oh,
if
you need to
you
go.
had- I'm sorry.
That's
So
what we were trying.
we're talking about women that's because Kevin Samuels, mainly talk about women between a certain age group. So you talk about women who are most likely already established.
Yeah.
He said 25 to
25 to
30,
35.
27 to 35.
What 27 and 35. So they're most likely already graduated from college,
He didn't say he don't
got
know.
their own house, just already established on their own. By the time you turn 35, most women already have children in the first place. So if it's a man out there still looking for a wife and he's 35 plus 2, is it
Y'all sperm count get low,
realistic?
too.
Is it really realistic for him to be searching for a woman with no kids?
If they be out here.
It
I mean,
is.
let's be for real.
It is. It's women out there.
Can I
Oh,
speak
look,
on
It's
that?
women out there to
Yeah.
preserve themselves. Go ahead, bro.
Alright, so nah, it ain't even necessary that if, like me, I'm 36.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am looking for somebody, I'm already.
Whoever gonna beat Tokyo, I need to prepare the seat on that.
I'm gonna just say this and then I'm
I'm
off
done.
the camera.
I'm done saying
You know what I'm
something.
saying? But nah, if the dude is 35, 36 and he looking for somebody, he don't want to move backwards. Why would you want to go for somebody that got 6 other kids and 6 baby dads? That's putting you in a situation.
Well, we
You
just
don't
put
know.
a wild example.
Can I say
And
something?
we
No, that's
speaking
fine.
on.
They using
Go
me as
ahead.
an example.
Let's serendipity talk.
You are definitely very much so entitled to your opinion and your preferences. Like me personally, I have children. I've learned as I've gotten older, I don't want to date men who don't have children. I can't date men who don't have children. First off, I can't have any more kids. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to waste my time and get hurt if you want some. Beforehand though, I was really on it when I could still have kids. I didn't want to date dudes that had kids because I wanted that attention. I already got to put enough on my children. It's my time. So you're absolutely entitled to your opinion, your preferences on what you do and don't want to date. But why, first off, do you have to beat the next person down because it's not your preference? You get what I'm saying? And second off, why even waste the time? Why step into a situation like a female like me? Say me and you, Corey. We was feeling each other. We like each other. It's clear where you're at in your head because of my situation. You just want to fuck. I'm going to lead it on because you're not just going to be able to fuck tonight. You get what I'm saying? It's determined on how adamant you are about sticking your dick inside of me. Now you done played this fucking game. So now you done drug me into some more shit. What if I caught feelings? How is that fair? Why not just be on some shit like, you know what? I'm not going to step into it because this is not a situation that I want, regardless of what you're looking for. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe you should have been like, maybe you should have been on some shit like, I just want a one night stand. Keep it from the door.
Speaking
and
of me.
I can't tell
Speaking
you
of me.
how many men I have come across that has been the
When he said he
situation.
on the way.
It's not right.
Speaking of me, can I talk? Can I have the floor and not interrupted?
Yeah, because you already interrupted me,
100.
so you can have the floor.
Okay. Speaking of me,
How you gonna try to initiate some goddamn rules that you don't follow?
Dictator mentality.
Sir, Napoleon complex.
Kevin Samuels
Can
mentality.
we move from
Yeah,
Samuel's
what's the next
topic?
Like,
Because we already on something else now, bro.
so speaking of me, at the end of the day, this is not the topic. We're talking about Kevin Samuels and his ideal of a high valued man.
For 30 minutes.
I'm not
Barbershop.
a how
You're not a high value man.
I'm not a high value man. So however I get them draws, I get them.
So
That's
you're
period.
You're going to shun
That's period. I'm not finished though.
You're going to
I'm not
shun me because
finished.
you're willing to
I'm not finished. Can I finish? Please. Can I finish?
It's
let me
fucking with my
finish.
anxiety.
Hey, let me finish.
All right. What's
So,
the next
because
topic?
you're willing to get bumps on your dick in the middle of the night because you just got to stick your wick in something, you gonna shun me. Baby, that sounds like projection and it sounds like...
Hold on, we got a comment. My daughter has 2 sons by different fathers, all choices made by love. She is the most amazing mother I ever known. All situations
I'ma
are
go and sit
different.
over there 'cause
She
I
never
don't get a
needed
word
no
in.
one but her
I don't
kids,
get
and
a
she
word
did
in.
an
I let
amazing job.
motherfuckers talk.
Most importantly, she
And
never
nigga don't let me get
disrespected
a
none of us.
word in.
She just remained humble. And then we have another one. Someone says it depends on whether both parties take into considerations that they are the same situation.
But that's where
That's
communication
what I
comes into
said
key.
earlier.
Just
All
lay
right.
back.
Why
Next,
waste
let's
the
break
time?
it right, Frank.
Next though.
All right, next
That was Frank and,
That was great. That was
Dex.
great.
I won't finish with the subject. Because I ain't get to finish. I let everybody get out what they needed to get out. This is a touchy subject. Kevin Samuels pissed half the world off.
I don't know.
You
who
feel
he
what
is
I'm
still.
saying? Kevin Samuels pissed half the world off for us women because they don't agree. Because they don't agree. Now, I'm going to be a real man and say, okay, I was joking when I said I believe him 100%, but at the end of the day, you got to believe him to some extent. He's talking about a certain type of man. Let's talk about LeBron James. LeBron James don't want you.
He was with the person he was with since
LeBron don't want you.
Terrible.
LeBron don't want you.
Take somebody that's single. Let's take somebody that's
Thank
single.
you.
LeBron don't want you.
Nobody wears the season ass hairline anyway.
We're gonna take somebody that's single. We ain't put my
But
boy
Corey,
in there. LeBron,
Corey.
we ain't gonna put LeBron James in there. Let's take somebody single. I don't know.
Why y'all talking all this shit?
Hold on. Let him talk.
Michael B.
Jordan.
Michael B.
Yeah, what about Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. How about that?
He in a relationship.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan don't want you.
Michael B. Jordan been with the same bitch since he was broke.
Hey,
Oh,
Corey,
yeah.
remember
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
he
said the
done
other
Thank
night?
you.
He talked to T-Bone.
Remember what I said the other night?
These type of niggas don't
And
want
sometimes
you
they slip
and
into
your
the pussy and can't
kids.
fuck come the fuck out.
Corey,
That's what
remember
the
what
fuck
I said the other
happened.
night? Anything that precedes butt is bullshit. So it's not that it's not that
Am I
Kevin
lying, babe?
Samuels. Hold on, it's not that
Am I
Kevin
lying, babe?
Samuels ain't saying
Oh
some
God,
shit that
you
makes
spit on me,
sense.
Corey.
Hey, hold
All
on.
the way
Shorty
over
said
here, you know he a
you don't want
spitter.
Beyonce. Beyonce don't
It's
want
not
you.
that Kevin Samuels ain't saying some shit that makes some sense. It's just he's so
Beyonce
disrespectful.
don't want
Coronavirus. Frankie said.
I ain't saying it. At the end of the day, if it was vice versa on men,
Vice versa.
me,
She
boom.
said you think Beyonce wants you.
Hey, look. If it was vice versa on me, I'm a man.
Okay, then.
I'm a man with 2 kids and 2 baby mamas.
Nobody wants your ass.
Beyonce
Baby
wouldn't
mamas,
want me.
nigga.
Beyonce wouldn't want me. But say if I
But you
blow
want
up,
a Beyonce.
let's say if I blow up,
Beyonce took Jay-Z.
if I blow up and up my status, Beyonce will want to suck me all night long. Big facts from Jay-Z.
Down low.
How you know she
Big
was sucking
Richmond nigga.
Jay-Z?
Big bottom life.
Oh, Lord.
Straight up. Real nigga.
What's the next
All right,
topic?
you
All right,
You know what I
next
mean?
topic.
Ready? All right. Next topic.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're going.
Next
Next
topic.
topic. It's okay.
Next topic.
It's
It's been
okay.
34
This
minutes.
topic is like that.
No, it's not.
I don't want to leave it.
No, the
Y'all
heat is
mad.
like that, and it got you
Y'all
down.
mad. Y'all mad.
coming out.
Y'all mad because at the end of the day,
I got 6
I talked to-
I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about right now.
I talked to Minnie last week about this subject. Minnie told
Oh,
me
heartbeat broken, Cole.
Minnie
So
told me
many nights I
It's something in you.
speak.
Yes, you do.
Speak.
Tell them.
No, I'm
Speak.
just saying.
Speak.
Well, hold on.
Speak on the toxic.
Speak.
I gotta say something. Can I say something?
Speak.
Can I say something? Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
Just
please.
let him get the shit out.
I'm done. I'm
Every
done.
female
Go
comes
to the
with a
next
package.
subject.
Go to the
Who's
next
y'all gotta
subject.
do?
It's on the man
Go
that
ahead.
keeps the kids. It's not even about the BD. It's about her and her kids.
Say that again.
Somebody said every female comes with a package. It's on the man to accept the kids. It's not even about the BD. It's about her and her kids. And yeah, the girl in the white is right. Okay, me, I guess. Thank you.
All right, next topic.
Oh, look who's here and his scrub pants.
You ready?
Oh Lord, what you is late. Thank God.
All the way late.
What's the next subject you got?
Come on.
Why he outside screaming?
Talk about let's talk about toxic
Oh, but
black
no,
mothers.
he was
Toxic black mothers.
Toxic
Talk
black
about toxic black mothers.
mother.
White mothers too. Can we take in there?
Or
Toxic
about-
white mothers of mixture.
Everybody, the more people can associate with toxic black
Toxic,
mothers.
But I've had toxic black moms too, stepmoms. But other than that.
All right,
I mean,
so
the biracial thing is a whole completely different thing because I wanted to actually talk to you about that.
First of all, I wouldn't mind talking about toxic black mothers because it's a lot of pressure that the black men community is dealing with trash ass baby daddies, because that's all you hear. Baby daddy.
What about the
trash.
good? What about the good baby daddy?
So
That's
hold
not-
on,
now you
hold
heard
on.
me say that's not the truth all the
So
time.
this is what I'm saying. I don't have no problem talking about trash ass baby mamas because it's on both
Yo.
ends. And I've seen
I was talking
Well, I
about
thought we said
mothers,
toxic baby
period.
mamas.
It's like
toxic trash.
What's going on?
Like,
Oh, are they the same?
Sure.
Toxic
Yeah,
mothers.
Toxic more gives me like I'm still invested in your life and in your relationship, and
Or
I don't
it's
want
like
no
in
girls
some form
around
of
my
fashion
kids
is
type
hurting.
shit.
But
Like, it's like, say, for example, my mom. I talked to my mother
to me.
3 times since June because she's toxic as fuck. She chooses that she doesn't want to heal. That is no longer my battle. I acknowledge the fact that she's experienced her own trauma in life, but it got to the point where her toxicity was affecting me as a mother with daughters, and I had to let it go. And that really goes back into how the black community, for whatever reason, when it comes to families, well, that's your uncle, that's your auntie, that's your blood, and it's we're killing ourselves slowly, keeping these people around, not understanding and realizing, accepting the fact that they're not supposed to be there. Family is just a title, just like with anything else. Blood don't mean
add
shit.
fuel to the fire.
I met my closest family the last couple of years. I'm 33 years old. Yes.
So, how are you,
What's up,
Joe?
baby? What is?
I can't get on no topics. What's up?
Come on in.
What
All
y'all?
right,
They don't
so
want my
you-
topics.
Come on
you
in.
have, a few exes
You get on.
with kids.
What's the topic?
What's the
What?
top?
Talking about toxic black mothers.
Toxic baby mama.
Oh, I love that.
Black mothers.
Let me go get the star.
So I'll say briefly, first and foremost, what's up, everybody? How do I want to address this? Where you sitting there, bro? You right here. All right, go ahead, get right here.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say this, just like I said last week, the hardest thing for me to accept and to come to grips with was my parents' only job and designation was to get me here. And having a tumultuous relationship with my mama even currently, there are a lot of things I can say to justify why I feel the way I felt many times over. Having 7 baby mothers in total, having less than a favorable relationship with many of them at different times, and having a up and down, rocky interaction with all of them at different points. A lot of it, I just took ownership and accountability for it. And just rather than focusing on where everybody else's shortcomings were, I just said, well, what can I do to eradicate all of my hangups that cause them to be able to justify their incorrect or inappropriate approach towards, me. And after I started doing the work, and as I continue to do the work, because it's a lifelong task, it should never stop. So every day you should wake up with the intent to try to find a way to be better than you were yesterday. And we don't always do that, but that's up to each individual. I will say this, and I'll say this publicly, even with her brother sitting right here beside me. I don't really subscribe to the family narrative like most people do, because for one, I'm very much aware of each individual person is going to say and do whatever is in their best interest in the moment. So for me, the few people that I consider family, which none of them are biologically kin to me, I don't have those issues with them because we have a certain level of respect within each other where we won't break and step on each other's boundaries. And I'll say that over the years, Eric and I have grown to a point where we've been able to reestablish a family dynamic between us because there's a level of respect. I don't go into certain aspects of his life. He don't come into certain aspects of mine. We respect each other's boundaries at all times, and that's the end of it. But with my mother specifically, my mother feels entitled to want to try to navigate how I'm supposed to be made in her image. And even though I'm not a biblical person, the only image I'm trying to rebuild myself in is God's. So once I understood that, I began to be able to have enough humility to start to apologize, not for her, the things that she did, but apologize to myself for feeling like I'm entitled to be an ass towards anybody who's an ass towards me. And that includes baby mamas, sisters, cousins, family members. You can sit right here, you ain't got that much ass, you good. No offense. I mean, I was just saying you ain't big as me. No, not dude. No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I wasn't.
I
I'm
just
saying.
walk in the blasphemy.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a little bit of ass.
Yeah, you do. So
Thank you.
So what I'm saying is, I say all that to say in closing, like, people just people, man. Everybody go fuck up at some point in time, and the same respect and the same empathy that I used to demand from people, I started demanding it from myself first, so that way in the event if it's not reciprocated, I can't say that I didn't do my part. And that even go to all my baby mamas. Like I said, I wore this shirt specifically because this one, the one baby mama that don't talk to me right now, I just want to say thank you for this shirt, and there ain't no issues on my end. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, turn that phone.
I did.
All right. So, with that being said, like, I'm learning not to operate under the normal toxic black scope where we feel inclined that we're entitled to react emotionally towards everything. That's not a designation for anybody. Just because you black and we've been through shit don't mean you get to go off the handle whenever shit don't go your way. It don't mean that goddamn, anytime some shit fucked up, you could just take that and run with it and, yeah, fuck this month. Nah, it shouldn't be like that between us. And for all of the hell that all of us catch individually and collectively, I don't understand why our self-image is so horrible that we can't look at our brother, our sister, our cousin, anybody and say, hey, you know what? If I was under the same situation, I would hope somebody can give me enough to allow me to be able to correct myself and to be able to bounce back from what I've done.
It takes time.
So that's what I would challenge every single person, regardless of ethnicity. We can take black and white out of the equation because white people do the same shit. I've been around them, I know. That's who we learned it from. Because most of us.
I ain't in this shit.
You
Go get on the camera, bro.
So, I say all that just to say, like, it's just up to each individual person to decide who they want to be. And if you feel like you ain't doing it the way you're supposed to do it, keep trying to grow. If you can't, ain't shit I can say about it, because like I said, I had to pull myself out the grave, and I'm still pulling myself out the grave, and I'm continuing to, and it's through God. I couldn't do it without God. I'd still be the same dumb, ignorant, trifling ass nigga I was if I won't try. And I still am, but I just ain't as trifling and I ain't as ignorant as often. So, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's the least you're trying.
Real shit. But
yeah, like I feel like tag every person in the world
Okay.
on this. Be the greatest show ever. Everybody have their own opinion, right?
All right, so I'm
Thank you.
gonna cut through the bullshit. Hey, put it on the table. What's the issue, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too.
It's not for to be talked about on air. We gonna
Just
talk about
going
this
forth,
after.
we gonna have a time
We gonna
frame
talk
on
about
how
this
long
after
people.
Okay.
on this. So
I
let's
just walked
keep it
in.
moving with the topics.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just walked in and shit real in here today. Keep it real.
Next week.
We got real queens and kings in here, man.
Yeah,
We
shit.
just got a lot of opinionated, strong A personalities.
That's
in the
it.
building.
It's okay.
We're gonna talk about next topic: social media stereotypes.
Social media stereotypes.
I am definitely doing them right now. Sizzle Girl Summer.
Oh my goodness, little girl, summer.
You're not my friend on Facebook. I'm
um,
having a Sizzle Girl Summer.
I don't agree
Because-
in the social media stereotypes. I actually dated a guy last year, and everybody knows how I wear my hair. I wear my natural hair.
Motherfucker cut me the fuck
It's
off.
very rare if I put a weave, and if it's weave, it's normally braids. I don't, and that's just me. And he told me, he said, so when you gonna get your hair done? Remind you, I wash and clean my hair, brush it up. I think my hair looks fine. And and I just, had to tell him before he got cut, by the way. Like, you need to stay off social media. That's what I told him. I was like, every woman don't walk around wearing red hair and strive for a big booty.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want, then maybe you should go inbox those Instagram models. Because it ain't going to be me. But
I be having my ass. The dog gave me an ass now.
Can I go?
Go get on camera.
yeah, here goes it right
You
here.
talking and not on camera. Go get on camera.
Okay, boss.
Y'all stop fucking with this caged animal right now.
Okay, you're right. So me, when it comes to social, like what you were talking about, I feel like I like a natural woman. I like a very confident fucking woman, right? Yes, I love a confident woman, and I don't like a woman to be in their own. I mean, to be in somebody else's shadow or want to be like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's unattractive to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you work out, all that, if that what makes you happy, you won't get your fake ass or fake titties or high cheekbones and all that dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes you happy, you can do that. But I'm talking about a lot of men do not like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men would rather see their woman get up early in the morning and go run around the motherfucking block. You know what I'm saying? And do some motherfucking squats.
That ain't gonna make my titties grow.
Well, that's see, that's your insecurity with yourself, and you have to, but you have to love
I say
yourself.
all the time, I need some titties.
But you have to love yourself, though. You have to love yourself.
I love them,
And,
but I don't like
and
them.
if a man do not love who you are, then that's something different, right? Now you cut his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Because I love big titties, small titties, medium titties, however the fuck it is, right? If I love you, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take you as you are.
Red
So
titties, blue
that's
titties.
what that's what I have to say.
I don't like. I mean, social media is a great platform. However, you know, since I'm gonna throw it back, it's gonna tell my age a little bit. MySpace and everything came about. You know, the suicide rates for young girls has increased tremendously. That's because they are trying to keep up with an image that's not even fake. I mean, not even real. It's fake. You know, so many people. You got all these filters and stuff. These people don't look like that for real. They don't live that life. You know, they go rent condos and hotels and max their credit cards up, and their credit score is 400 below. And
they scamming too.
yeah. So and these young girls, and we talking about between 10 and 13.
Yes.
Talking about really young girls. The suicide rate, and don't quote me on this because but I think it went up like 30%.
I was
or
about to say 20%.
Yeah,
it's definitely true. I don't allow my kids to have social media. I don't think children should see the things that we see on social media. Shit, they see it on the news already. It's even worse shit like the fights, brutal ass fights that we see on Facebook.
But can we control that?
I can.
But
can't.
social media is great
parental
too.
control.
I guess it's the laws of physics. You know, you
In
gotta
the long,
have both.
in the longevity, in the long run, when they get older, they go.
No, she can have social media when she gets like 16,
I'm just
but
saying,
she's only
it might
14.
make it worse.
No.
She got friends.
She does have friends.
Do they watch?
Hey, shout out to my cousin Kwame Stamps. He's on the West Coast. He said social media is a curse and a blessing.
At the same
At the
time.
same
Yes,
time.
it is.
Like my
How you use it?
Right. My daughter, she's 14. Well, she just turned 14. Excuse me. The only now I allowed her to get Instagram, but it's connected to my Instagram, so I can see any and everything that she watches, any type of conversation. Now she uses it to be hair ambassador, because she does hair and all that. So I mean, to a certain extent, you can allow your child to do it, but like you said, parental control.
Yeah.
If you can see everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying, you're able to like stop, because she could be having a conversation with somebody and I can see it and I can go in there and be like, but it comes up as her, but it's really me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can comment on it.
Yeah.
But if you're able to watch it and keep an eye on it or whatever, to a certain extent, it is beneficial.
We
so
all
yes,
have
it can be a
iPhones.
curse. Yeah.
You got a good daughter, because I found out my daughter had 5 spam pages.
I wish she was. She got so she didn't know that about the history. She didn't know about the history thing in the web browser.
Yeah.
And I hit that bitch one day, and I was like, "Oh, you on Twitter? Really?" I said, "Oh, I got something."
What did it? Did you have a comment? No.
Next subject. Let's talk about toxic black mothers.
We already talked about that, baby.
Oh, we talked about toxic. Let's talk about the
What was it? Generational curses.
Exploitations of black women.
Like, are we talking sex trafficking? Because there's a lot of black young girls going missing, especially here in Virginia.
Well, I have a daughter, and it might be selfish or whatever, and a baby mama. I feel like they should not go outside sometimes, most of the time. In this time frame, I might sound, narcissist or whatever y'all want to call it. Yeah, because like it's crazy in the world. Yeah. And I'm in the street. I'm not ashamed of what I do. I do what I do. I'm in the fucking streets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's going on in these streets. And I know how serious it is. In the world
and you
right
know
now.
what I don't like?
That's how I feel.
is the way women sexualize their children, the way they dress them, and put it on social media. That's both of the topics in one, because that's really a problem that we have, and it goes back to trying to keep up with how these celebrities dress their kids and things of that nature. When, like, what happened to our kids having on, like my kids, Paw Patrol shoes? They got Jordans too, but let's normalize how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? The neighbor across the street can come over there and discipline you. They see you doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing. We need to go back to how it used to be.
Village.
It's not even just
village.
that. It's not even just that.
We all against each other, crabs in a barrel.
It's it also goes to when, say, I have my toddler daughter, or like if I had a son, and females, grown ass women, oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my husband, or your daughter, oh, you so sexy. These are children, and that terminology just always seemed weird to me. Why are you 30 years old saying a 2-year-old is your boyfriend or your husband, or commenting on how handsome or sexy they're gonna be when they get older? Brings me back to when my mom and her friends used to have their card parties. Homeboys come over. As soon as I turn 18, they in my trying to holler.
Well, see, I tell you,
It's just weird.
what my grandma used to do is whenever she had parties and shit, she would say straight up, I don't party with no motherfucking churn.
Exactly.
Go sit your ass down, be seen and not heard, stay in the child's place.
Get your ass out of grown up people's face.
And most times in this era, more often than not, because of the oversaturation of single parent environments, most of these women specifically, a lot of times turn their kids into their friends because of their social life being compromised by having to be a full-time mother. So as a result, you put the child in a position where the child is being put in grown environments, and then they think they're grown, so then people treat them and talk to them as if they, closer to being a grown-up than they are in their right frame.
I wouldn't put that on single parents. I would put that on depending on the age you are when you have your children. That's not single parents.
I'm saying more often than not, that's a main contributor. That's a main contributing factor, not the one.
What's the right age to have a child?
When you're financially stable, when you're setting.
I don't think that's the case.
I was about to say that's.
I had my first child at 19, so it's more so when you are in a better place in life. I make jokes about people who have their first kids in their 30s.
But that goes back to
the best time to have a child is when God allows you.
I was about to say that goes to the European mindset, because we were here to produce. That's our job. Like, we're not even gonna act like that we're not.
That's true.
And some women are not even.
That's money he gotta spend.
But to go back to the subject of the exploitation of women, of black women, I feel like that we are held like we should be. We're put on this. I'm not gonna say pedestal. What's the word I'm looking for? We're held more accountable for everything. You know, the black men, they want us to be dot the I, cross the T, perfect. You know, but then they don't want us to date outside the race. You know, we're overly sexualized, but if we're sexual, we're a hoe.
Exactly.
You know, we're it's just such a double standard when it comes to the black woman per se. You know, I can see. I have multiple friends. I have white friends. I have Spanish friends. I have friends, and they are praised differently. We have to be perfect to be praised. Otherwise, it's we got a problem. It's like when black women are looked at, we're looked at to be searched for the problem more than to be praised from the start. You know, and it's perception.
Have you ever thought about this as a possibility though? It could be because who we naturally are, white people and every other group of people know how gifted and special we are, and more often than not, we're taught from infancy all the way through to under-deliver and over-complain as far as that's what the narrative says publicly. So,
but why do we have to
I'm sorry to cut everybody off, but can I introduce some special people that we have on the air tonight? Miss Bay, can I get you to stand up for a second? We have somebody new. We have somebody new.
Oh my God!
Her name is Bay. Let's bend down for a second so we can see her face. This is Bay. What's your last name on there? This is Bay Cole. She is very influential in these city streets. She is a sex coach.
Oh my God.
She is a sex coach, and what else you got going on? She's a nurse. She's a sex coach, and she's a nurse. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna need her for the sex coach status.
Me too.
You know what I mean? But anyway, this is Bay
follow her.
Coles.
Can you say your,
Follow her.
Bay Coles, BAYCOLES.
Bay Coles, BAYCOLES. Follow her on Facebook, and your Instagram is Bay Coles on Instagram. Please follow her. My next person up, have a seat, you beautiful thing.
I ain't no guest.
Hey,
He is a guest.
get up.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, hold on. This my man right here
I don't play no
from
game.
the land.
I don't play no game.
Woody, Christopher Woody. You already know he is. He don't need no introduction.
None.
He don't need that. So, at the end of the day, we're going to start it back over. We getting back on this Kevin Samuel.
Let's get it.
And I'm going to and we going to talk one at a time, and Chris is starting it all.
Okay.
All right, Christopher.
Hey, Sean. I don't want no woman with a whole bunch of kids. That's the first thing. You can look at that all you want. That is my opinion.
Hey, Dip.
And if I have money, why would I want to waste it?
Woody, we used to date.
And you ain't got 10 kids.
He said a whole lot of kids. So
But I got-
we
no,
don't
it
know
don't
what he
matter.
considered a whole lot though.
I got
And the first thing is, if I choose to mess with a woman,
We gonna hit this button.
okay, would you mess with a man with 15 kids?
He asked women, would they mess with a man with 15 kids?
I would.
I'll say it's
'Cause
a
I
nigga
want
with some
some
shit
shit
on.
kids.
I don't have no
Everybody
issues.
gets Hold on.
Who talking?
I don't have no issues.
See, you ain't right. I'm asking a woman.
All right.
Would you?
Yes.
Why?
Because I love children and I want a lot of children.
Okay, would you?
I would.
Why?
Because I have children myself, and I believe in a familial unit.
How many?
I have two
How many?
living.
6.
Oh, you can talk. 2 don't count.
Yeah, and I don't have no problems.
You won't mess with a man with 15
Why won't you?
kids.
She might not just be the type that
Would
don't
you?
want to
Right,
be
I
with
don't-
15 kids. That's a lot of fucking
I'm gonna be honest with you. 15, that's a lot of kids. I've dated men with 10 kids before, and it worked out well. You know, he was financially stable to take care of his household, and we still had fun together too. You know.
Yeah.
It all depends on the man.
You would date a man with 15 kids.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
It depends on the man and what it is
And
you're
how- what he-
looking for. And
Well,
how
okay.
he-
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Now,
Oh,
what
What are you looking for? Oh, we need to get into all of that. What are you looking for out of a man?
What am I looking for?
Out of a man.
I just wanted to decide. That way it's less work as possible.
So I can know what I need to do for
What
the
you
get
looking
with.
for?
Go ahead.
I'm trying to tag team with you, brother.
Hey,
All right, let's let Bay talk. He asked Bay a question.
What am I looking for out of a man? A brother who is true to himself,
Mm-hmm.
who knows who he is and what his purpose is on this earth. Who
Hello.
understand that
Hold on.
he is here
Hello.
temporary. And what matters most is his leisure and what he leaves for the world.
legacy.
And then what I want is to be a part of that and help him grow.
Okay, what happened if he...
Amen.
Hold on, spare up. Now, what happens if he don't leave anything?
If he don't leave anything for who? Baby, I got my own.
You said
Ooh.
a legacy.
Single.
Now, he can leave you with 15 kids.
And that's fine.
And that's
because
fine.
I'm going to teach those children how to get back to the world.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, since you said that,
We need more mamas.
Yes.
you need what? More what?
More mamas.
More mamas. More real mamas.
More real women and me.
All right, she said she looking for a man. She looking for a man that basically. Hold on. Let's not get out of complex. This Kevin Samuels got us all discombobulated.
The first thing is, hold on.
She said she's looking for a man that knows where he's going in life, basically, and you want somebody that you can follow.
I wouldn't mind.
No help.
Now, the reason I asked that question is, we can all talk about this, but none of us got that man money.
Does money play a
Yes, ma'am.
factor?
3 things that mess up a relationship.
Lord
Communication,
Jesus.
sex, and money.
I believe you're like
I was
Money-
ready
money-
to say,
money
dealing
be
with
true.
a woman.
Especially
Money-
when it comes to divorce.
Money,
Those are the 3 things.
sex, communication, and money.
Yes, absolutely.
So he is saying, if I am fully funding financially, why would I want to expense my money.
Did we say he was fully
Why are you stepping
fully
into the
financial? Like
situation
what?
to begin with? Why waste your time?
Why waste somebody else's time?
If
Because
it's strictly,
he might be into poly.
if it's strictly sexual, then you have no room for opinion.
Aren't you into poly,
Yeah,
Woody?
your
One
business
person,
in mine.
one person talk. One person talk. Go ahead. You. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I just asked Woody, was he into poly?
Yes.
I'm gonna control that, John. Though I'm
Do
just
you have
saying you.
are you in a polygamous relationship right now? You got 6 wives?
Yes, ma'am.
You know it's illegal in the United States of America.
Who said I was? Who said I was?
Or a
American?
sovereign citizen.
Who
that's
said
what
I
you're
was
gonna pull.
American?
And it's not illegal as long as it's only one common law wife.
That's it.
You can't have multiple common
So
law
you're
wives.
saying
hold
that you're
on.
not married
Who said
by
I was
law to these women,
Who
right?
said I was American?
Woody, you were going to minister school, correct? Let me
No.
step in the camera. You told me, I'll pull it up right now.
Pull it
Don't
up.
you
Go
dare.
sit down. Go sit down.
Don't
Come
you
on
dare.
over here.
You told me you were in the process of going to minister. You were going to go to minister school.
What type of minister is the question? See now.
You gonna make me go here with him. Me and Woody done been into it millions of times about
matter.
plenty
You
of
ask a
subjects.
simple question.
What was the question?
What type of
And we're on the
minister?
sound limit.
Well, I gotta go through my messages
Go
to
ahead through your
find it.
messages.
No.
I know what it. So
No.
what type of minister?
He said he told
I'm
me
a
he was
life
going
coach.
to minister
A life
school.
coach.
Yes, ma'am.
Like coach.
Okay, so it's different. I feel like, because everybody view life
'Cause then-
different. I definitely view relationships differently.
Yeah.
I feel like people just they want to have too much control of another human being, and nobody
Uh-oh,
just
back to
wants
titles.
exactly. People just don't
You
want
want
to accept, good relationships and good friendships, and what that person can help build. If you got a person who can build with, and you have fun with, and you can bounce off, learn stuff from, why does all the stigmas of relationships matter at that point? If you're being safe, I mean, let's put that out there too.
But then you have to realize money marry money.
Hold up. I want to hear from Corey.
Thank
Right.
you.
That's who I want to hear from. I mean, no offense to
Go ahead,
nobody else.
Corey.
I want to hear my dog talk because he pissed.
Go ahead, Cole.
And I want him to goddamn get his energy
Go
back
ahead and get
right.
that nut off, boy.
Him getting his energy back right is more important to me personally than anything else we talking about for real. Because at the end of the day, this was all the brainchild of me and him sitting there
I
saying
appreciate
we want to
Thank
bring.
you. I just said this shit in his ear.
Now, for real, we want to bring everybody, people give voice to the voiceless, not specifically each individual person, but everybody represent a different demographic. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I'm interested in hearing what my dog got to say. So take the floor, man.
My thing on this Kevin Samuels thing is we get off topic when we speak of Kevin Samuels. Like, not everybody is in the same graphics what he speak on. When he speak on, let's say the women make 5-6 figures. You feel what I'm saying? He's speaking on a high dollar valued man.
Which is less than 5% of the population.
Which is less than 5% of the population. He's speaking on somebody that got it like that can take care of you and your family. If I'm a man, 1 kid, no kid, I'm not really trying to settle down and end my life with a woman with 4 kids and 8
kids, 4 baby daddies.
Yes. I'm not trying to goddamn end my life like that.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on,
That's
brother.
just
He's ready.
that's just not, what I'm looking for as a man with my money long as this. You feel what I'm saying? My money stacks up to here, and it's not all about money, but this is what I bring to the table. Your house that you paying on, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200 a month. A man that can wipe all of that away with a deposit. He ain't looking for a woman with that type of drama.
Can I add to that real quick? I think, and I'm just trying to paraphrase, I think what he mean by that and what you're saying in addition to is basically when you get to a certain level financially, it's based on being efficient.
Yes, it is.
And there's no efficiency in the majority of those types of environments where it's multiple, you know what I'm saying? Or there's so many, bad judgments that somebody who's made so many sound judgments don't want to jump in and clean up somebody else's bullshit. That's what you're saying, right?
I'm a clean up woman.
All right, so we have a comment from Frankie J. He said both sides have to understand what's mutual interest intentions and also figuring out each other's ulterior motives.
Well, there should never be an ulterior motive. In a
It's good. Oh, pardon me for cutting
No,
you
no,
off. It's good ulterior motive and bad ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying?
But why is it an interior motive?
It is. No, hold on. No, it's not. It's good ulterior motive and it's bad ulterior motive. If we meet, goddamn, if we meet, right? I have an ulterior motive. I have an ulterior motive. What did you? Yeah, I have an ulterior motive. Yeah, I have an ulterior motive. When if you holler at me, right? You have an ulterior motive. If you just want to fuck me for one night, I look attracted to you.
It's not ulterior if I told you. Ulterior motive is ultimately the act of doing something simply because you want a different outcome versus what you're showing somebody. That's an ulterior motive. So what I really want to know is, all right, so cool.
What's a good ulterior
You
motive?
don't want to deal with a woman who has multiple children, whatever, because you're a six-figure dude. But if she's a six-figure female and asks you to even deal with her children, we're in a relationship. Yeah, I want that, whatever. You know, if you come across my children, you're welcome. Congratulations, you met my kids. But if she's on some shit like, baby, I can take you out the same way you can take me out, man, probably even be able to do it better, regardless of how many kids I get. Does that make a... But that's why I'm trying to get
I have a
understanding.
question for
That's why I'm
Minnie.
asking the question.
Me and Minnie
I'm
was
not making a
talking.
statement, I'm asking a question. I'm just trying to get clarification.
Me and Minnie was talking. Minnie says she got multiple men with 7 figures in her DM.
I remember that.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Did you feel what I'm saying?
I told him to tell one of his bitches.
Hold on. Minnie says that she curves these men.
Wait a minute.
All right, so
Now
you did, though, man.
You're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say.
You did.
I said I have curved in the past.
Are you
But-
curving it?
All right, so what are you
I
looking
curve
for?
every day,
All right,
but,
what are, if you
I'm gonna jump in that DM.
hold on,
See if you can
catch
curve
this
it.
up. If you curve a man that's successful, right? That's wealthy, right? What are you looking for? Because hold on, because I ain't finished. Hold on, because like,
Oh God.
but,
not
no, I'm
looking
just
for
saying
that.
because money, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, a lot of people don't believe in money is a major subject. Hold on, I feel like this is my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I'm just saying money is everything because I swear, your 4 kids, you got to pay for their life.
All right, so listen.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm being
have-
honest. So money is a major. Hold on.
All right, go ahead, finish.
Money is a major issue. I really want to ask you if you curve a motherfucker that's successful, right? What
Was
are
he
you
ugly?
looking for in a man?
All right, so
All right,
listen.
let her
Fuck the
talk.
looks
Let her
and
talk.
everything.
Let her talk.
All right, so of course money is important. Communication is important. How we vibe and bounce off each other is very important. Sex is very important.
What?
However,
That's
you
mine.
know,
Oh, I'm sorry.
when it comes to my children, my 4 children, when I go and I'm dating somebody and I'm because they great, by the way.
Yeah,
But,
I ain't speaking of your children. I'm just saying.
as far as my children, it you know, it'll be very rare for a man to even meet them. I will let them know from the start, you know, from, you know, beginning communication that yes, I do have children. You know, and I ask people straight up, what are you looking for? Are you looking for just
Excuse
to
me,
have
Queen.
sex?
Excuse me, Queen.
Are you looking
No, excuse me, Queen. I'm cutting you off again. I asked you one simple thing. I
What
said,
you looking for?
what are you looking for? Like, if you curve a man that's successful.
I started.
No, I don't want to hear.
You never
I
told
said,
that.
what are you
You
looking
explained, but you never told that.
Can I answer that?
No, she
Okay.
got to answer this. She got to
Okay.
answer. Go ahead.
for? Yeah, that's what I'm
For
asking.
big car.
Right. Or,
If the dick ain't right and he got 80 million, you don't want it.
You
Right?
don't want
That's
it,
what
right?
you
No,
saying.
no.
All right, so listen, if you want to speak on my experiences and what we were talking about in our meeting
I just actually want
before
to
the
question.
show,
You ain't get it to me yet.
Women
like-
faking.
Listen,
Women
I know.
faking for
Identity is
niggas.
lost.
Y'all
Women
are being
faking for
rude.
niggas that work at McDonald's.
Hold up.
You got a potential to fake it for a nigga that's got millions.
So women do fake it, but am I one of those women that fake it? No.
How you know?
How do I know? Because I know myself. I don't need nobody to tell me who I am because I already worked on myself. I did my own healing, everything I've been through. from
You never
the.
faked it. Is you super honest?
Nah, I never faked it.
You never faked it. So you tell a person, if a person
we
pull
had
up
that
on you and say, and try to holler at you,
I
and
mean,
you
I'm
tell
not
them like, man, you not my type or whatever.
I mean, I let people down quickly, I believe.
I'm just
But,
asking. That's fake. That's what I'm saying.
But no, I mean, I just feel like you making 6 figures isn't everything for me because I'm not asking you to take care of my children. You know, I'm not asking you to take care of me because when I come into a situation, I already am established enough to do for myself. But no, I'm not going to stay with a man who asked me to do some shit that I ain't willing to do, like put a strap on and put it in his ass. Okay,
all right, hold on, everybody. Hold on.
So if you want to know why I curved my 6-figure nigga, that's why. Okay.
100. All right. I have a question for you, Woody. Somebody, Kwame Stamps said, I have a question for the brother in the green shirt.
Okay. Shout out to Kwame, by the way, big cuz. I can't wait to see you next
Big Kwame.
I get it that you may love women. Lord knows I do. But I grow up and learned that I can get what I need out of one woman. Of course, everything isn't...
Stop right there.
Hold on. Of course, everything isn't perfect. Nowhere near, but you take the good with the bad. You weigh it out and base your relationship through those moments. What I want to ask is, why do you need 6, 7 women for fulfillment? Just asking.
So the first thing is, I don't live a European culture. The European culture says you're supposed to get married to only one woman. That is wrong.
Super.
A man who of an African descent is supposed to have more than one wife.
If he can provide for those wives.
Nigga, you talking about providing, what are you talking about?
What I'm saying, okay, so...
See, because we come over here and get taught European cultures.
When I say
and live from European
provide,
standards.
when I say provide, you get with these women, especially if it's multiples, because clearly you want to plant your seed, you want to be fruitful, multiply, whatever the case may be. You want a certain level of support and adoration and appreciation, but at the same time, you have to make sure that these women that you're impregnating, you have these houses for them. You are able to pour into their cup the same way that you are requesting that they pour into yours, because you have to remember, yes, the lion is the king of the jungle, but the lion does not move without the lioness, period. And they have multiples because they are providing for the whole thing.
All right.
So when you say that, does that totally negate all of the matriarchal environments that most Africans come from, where the woman does everything, and even in the line, even in the pride, the man does not do the bulk of the work.
The woman is the leader.
It does, because that comes from the right woman, key word, submitting to the right man. There's not an issue with submission.
I got a question.
Hold on. There's not an issue with submission. It's about submitting to the right man.
Oh, stop right there. I got a question. What is the right man? Because your right man might not be her right man.
Facts. True
so
enough.
what is
Everything
your right
is
man?
preference. My right man, you come to me.
You thinking too
I'm
long.
not. No.
You thinking too long.
I'm trying to find
What a Molly had.
No, the right man. The right man is going to ensure. If I bring something to you, baby, like say my business plan, if it's a little shaky a little bit, nah, baby, we might need to tweak it a little bit, whatever the case may be. I'm there to handle that. You're there to make sure that I'm good. You're not going to lead me into a realm of failure.
Well,
and at the same time, what my job is, because you are dropping these jewels on me, you showing me that you got me, you got every reason. It could even, the sex is bomb. Hell, I could go on a shopping spree right now, which really ain't what a real woman is looking for. I'm looking for a man to pour into my cup. So while you're pouring into my cup, now I gotta pour into yours. Baby, you had a bad day? That's all right. Lay your head on my bosom. Y'all remember Yayo, Erykah Badu? Let's be realistic.
You're
right?
not
All
the
right,
only
so
woman
wait,
with a bosom. Hold on, can I say
you're
this?
not, you're not letting me finish.
All right, go ahead, finish.
You're not letting me finish. All right? Shit is fucked up. God forbid you got an injury at your goddamn job. You've been paying all these bills. So that means that I have to go into hustle mode to ensure that our whole household is still taken care of.
If he's a leader, you shouldn't have to go into hustle mode. It should
But
be
that's
already.
It should be automatic. It should, you never know what will happen.
See, you're leaving some steps out.
You forgot what I just said. God forbid you at work and you catch an injury. You ain't got no control over that.
Oh,
But it's still my job. You want to get with a woman that can match your fly. The same way I need to be with a man that can match mine. You gotta be on your hustle shit same way I need to, so we can complement each other. And then at the end of the day, still be able to communicate and make sure that we got this whole motherfucking ship afloat. Baby, it's a partnership. I'm not talking about somebody wash dishes or somebody take out the trash. I'm talking about realistic life shit. If we ain't making it, then it ain't gonna happen. Yes.
All right, you done? All right, go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay, I would say you're not the only woman with bosoms.
You got 1, 2, 3, baby titty right
Thank
there.
you for the shout out.
That's my girl right there.
And just to end this Kevin Samuels topic.
Yes.
Just to end this Kevin Samuels topic.
He is Jesus
I think
reincarnated.
he made himself clear with that. At the end of the day, nobody's checking for a woman that's under standard. Far as with, we're not gonna even put kids in it. We're gonna say women with major baggage. We're gonna say that. If I'm balling, if I got it going on, if I'm popping, I don't have the baggage that you have. I'm gonna want a woman that can easily climb on board to what I got going on. That's gonna easily fit into my cup of tea. Instead of a woman that I can't make it to your seminar or your game or your show or whatever you do to make money to get you to the 7-figure dude. I can't make it because I got XYZ going on. Instead, if you had just one or no kids, to where you can be right by my side.
You're not wrong for that.
You feel what I'm saying?
You're not wrong for that.
I can understand that.
You're not
But where
wrong
your
for that
kids at?
all.
That's totally understandable.
You're not wrong
But
for
it's
that
it's
at all.
I
Where
feel
your
like
kids?
I feel
Where
like
your
it's
kids?
a stigma
Take
because
care of
it's
them every
so
day,
much
my niece.
easier.
No, I'm not talking. I know
for
where
a
his kids
man to
live,
have
but I'm
children
saying,
with
where are your kids when you're out having these festivities with this woman?
Go ahead.
This is where the stigma comes in. And then I'm gonna let Show speak after me. Yeah, I'm sorry, because I see your hand up. I know you're trying to get one in. But, no, but that's where the stigma comes in for me. It's more women who have custodial custody of their kids. So, so it's easier for a man who have multiple kids, and even if it's just by one woman, their ex-wife or whatever, and he doesn't have that full custody of them, of course, it's easier for him to move around and have multiple decisions. Now the woman is cut off because she got the kids on her hands more so than the man. Well, how does that make it fair for women?
Corey?
Because we not made
Hold on,
to...
she asked me a question. She asked me a
Okay.
question. You said, how does that make it fair for women for what? You said...
So I'm asking you, how's it fair to women that we are held on a different scale than men?
Because
you can
y'all
have
wanna
the
be
same
equal?
amount of kids. Hold on, wait. You can have the same amount of kids as I do,
dumb.
but because I have full custody of my kids, or I mean, just an agreement that the kids live in my house and I have them full time, then so now you have more free time.
Okay, I have more free time because, one, I don't have custody. The mom has the kids.
So what if the mama just say, you know what, I'm sick of these motherfucking kids. I want a relationship.
Okay,
I want a
let's
life.
just say-
Drop them bitches off.
Let's just say I have custody. Let's just say I have custody of my. How many kids you want to say I have to put me in the category?
I guess 2 that you got.
Let's
2.
just say 2, 3, 4. Okay, boom. I have 2, 3, 4 kids to take care of, and I'm in charge of these kids 24/7. If that values my time, So at the end of the day, if you are a 6-7 figure woman and you like to travel and see the world and you want to just be about me and you, and can't really just be about me and you. So with that being said, I can't really tickle your fancy because I'm busy in multiple ways in my career, with my kids.
But do you really want to
this, that,
date
and the
somebody
third.
that's
So why
not
not stay in your
busy,
lane then?
that just sit around and all they doing is sweeping up, I guess, trash off the corners of the wall or something? Yeah, go ahead.
My man got something he wanted to say because he got a slide in a minute. Go ahead.
Hey, look. Salute y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. I got a show tonight. So.
What's your name? What's your name?
Go ahead,
What's your
introduce
name?
yourself.
Yeah, speak up.
Big Jaded, the real Big Jaded. Appreciate y'all for having me.
R.I.P. Duke.
I will be back. You know what I'm saying?
You got an
Yeah,
opinion
what you
before
want to say?
leave,
What you
Big
want to
Jaded?
say? Sit down.
Yeah, R.I.P. Duke. Yeah, shout him out.
What you want to say? Go ahead.
Shout goes.
Oh, yeah. Big Jaded, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. The positive energy, the positive vibes and everything, you know what I'm saying?
But what you want to say on the situation?
So far as the situation, you gotta love yourself before you try to find somebody else to love.
Exactly.
Big facts.
True story.
Thank you, Big. Nice meeting you.
Oh, yeah, this shit.
All right, what you want to say on the show? Love you,
So, what to show it?
7 after.
After that,
Tell the camera. Tell the camera. Tell the camera.
Hey, I'm performing for Fredo Bang them tonight, man. Fredo Bang and all that tonight, man. Come rock out with me, man. Big Jaded, Big Blackwell, we in here.
Bottom line.
All right, so what you want to say?
So,
no.
So, first off, Michelle, you ain't never answered his question.
Okay, I do apologize.
Hold on. No, you never answered Cuz' question. And then on top of that, something else that I keep hearing and seeing between all of us is these long extended rants that don't answer the fucking question. I don't give a fuck about the long.
I asked the real question.
So
okay.
So and I ain't talking about you and that one. I'm talking about
Everybody though.
Like, it's way too long-winded. Answer the question. Let's that way we can keep the energy of the show consistent.
You got that book behind
But
you?
so what I would say real quick, like I said, somebody coming from an environment where, you know, I've walked many different lives and been around many different types of people. Some high value men still have a trick mentality. So I can't condemn a woman for trying to find somebody who's willing to take care of them on some sucker shit, because there are suckers out here that exist. However, at the end of the day, like bro just said, if you don't know who you are, then how the fuck, life is algebra and it's about combining like terms. If you don't know who you are, then how the fuck, if you don't know you X, how you gonna know how to link up with another X? If your X and their Y don't match, then that's because you don't know that you ain't Y. So before you even try to,
Real life.
and I'm speaking from experience, the vast majority of the relationships that I had in my 20s and early 30s, I was looking to fill voids that the people who I was asking to fill these voids didn't create. So at the end of the day, I think a lot of times people just got them get involved for superficial reasons and then try to make it something that it ain't. In hindsight, it's like, oh, all right, well, you know. So I mean, it's just about keeping it real, man.
But without it even being financial, what makes a high value person without involving
Well, that's the whole
financial standards?
The whole definition of a high value person is somebody who makes, according to Kevin Samuels, this ain't my definition. His definition was $10,000 a month or better. You're financially stable and independent to a degree where even if you lost that job, you're still able to sustain for a long time.
So I can't be high value and just starting on my entrepreneurship.
But you gotta understand from what his standpoint, from where he's coming
With
from.
three
He's speaking
failed
on
marriages.
He's not speaking on character.
But that's part of the problem right there.
That's the problem I have with him.
Okay, let's address that. Whenever somebody says some shit that people don't like, instead of trying to ingest the information, the first thing most people do is take it offensively and then get defensive and try to attack the person that's saying it as opposed to listening to the message.
His basis is attacking people.
Let me finish. It's not attacking.
I don't feel like
Unless you
everything
are what he's talking about.
he says is wrong. I don't disagree
Hello.
with everything he says.
But guys,
I don't like. Hold on. I don't like the way he go about saying it, but I do understand that this is his logo, this is his brand, you know, and I feel like sometimes he do it just for views.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
It's not about the logo because it's all ours. So what I'm saying is, that's great, right? Because it's a family, and everybody has their own opinion. But he have his own opinion. He have his own way of thinking, and he's not wrong. Nobody's not wrong on whatever y'all
Still
say.
not what you
So
said,
what I'm
like,
saying
can we
is,
let
but
you-
hold on. But I want to ask you because I didn't get my question out, right?
Okay.
So what I want to ask you, what are you looking for
In a man.
in a man? That's all I'm saying. Not no. Give me the
Don't
sword.
sugarcoat it.
I'm gonna
Give
be
it
honest
real.
with you.
What do you want out of a man?
I tried to deflect this question because I felt like I got put on the spot, but thanks, Joe. No, so I'm gonna be
fans wanna
honest
know
with
too,
you. Right now in life, I'm not even sure what I'm looking for in a man. I'm still in a stage where I'm looking for myself all the way. So I'm not really looking for a man. Now, if I come across a man that can help me grow and help, build together and show me some new things and teach me some things, because I'm one of those people who go and learn things on my own and do things on my own. If somebody want to, take my hand with it and we can do it together, then that'll be great. But I can't really answer that question because that's not what
Okay,
I'm
I like that.
looking for.
Thank you, Queen.
Me personally, can I answer that? Okay. At the end of the day, what I bring to the table, and I'm not a dollar valued man. What I bring to the table is, it ain't all about me when you get in a relationship with me, but when you get with me, what you get out the situation is you get to be a better you. I'm gonna help you be a better you. At the end of the day, I done dealt with women before me with a $400 or $500 credit score, and now they goddamn 700. You feel what I'm saying? I help them in multiple ways, saving. Women goddamn be spending money, spending their paycheck, and don't know where the money went at the end of the day, but they see how I live. I goddamn prioritize, and this, that, and the third. It's multiple ways, whereas I can help you be greater.
So am I
You feel what
wrong
I'm
for
saying?
assuming that you would be willing to build with somebody, but still fighting conflict with how you present what you're saying? As far as, I don't want to deal with somebody who got all these kids, blah, blah, whatever. I want to deal with somebody who's 6 figures. But what I am deducing from what you just said, you would be willing to work with somebody to get to those 6 figures if she was receptive. Am I wrong if I'm calling you?
Yeah, if she was receptive, it's like dealing with me. You have no choice but to be receptive.
I felt that.
Dealing with
I
me,
love that.
you have no choice but to be receptive. You will catch on to my plight because at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave you.
So do you understand why
I'm on this
with what you're
road.
saying?
I'm on this road to elevation. If you're not trying to get on this elevator with me, girl, you're gonna be stuck
You
at the
gotta go.
bottom
You
floor.
gotta Period. But do you understand
I
why-
agree.
That's very valid. Like if you ain't pouring into my cup, like I always say, you gotta go. But do you understand why there's conflict with what it is that you have been saying in the way you would approach it? I'm a single mother trying to start my business with my job, but you already done told me, because I got multiple baby daddies, that ain't worth a good goddamn. But then you also said at the same time, hold on, you also said at the same time, if you willing to go, if you gonna allow me to leave, sis, I got you. Well, what you got to say, Show?
All right, show got the flow. Show got the flow.
Show got the flow.
Then it's
Show got the flow.
Elon.
I want Show.
Elon won't
I
able
want my
to
big
speak.
cousin.
Show got the flow. Then it's Elon.
Get him, big cousin.
Repeat what you just asked, real. The last thing you just said.
Fire.
What you just said there was no. You said okay. I got you. So, no, I got your reception. All right. She said that as she's starting out her business, that by default, based on your comments, that makes her feel disqualified. Let me say this, and I'm gonna be candid. You on the last break?
No.
All right, shit. So anyway,
She gonna start bringing the bitches tight after this.
She unraveling that joint.
That ain't his responsibility. That now let me finish. Let me finish.
Pow!
Let me
Watch out,
finish.
shut your mouth sometimes, Jack.
Let me finish, and I'm gonna tell you why.
And crack your appetite.
Should be the last person.
Listen. The reason why it's not his responsibility is because that is your own personal no, it's your own personal perspective and interpretation to what he was saying. He didn't say anything different the first time and the second time, but the way it was addressed as you heard it was different. So at the end of the day, that's not his responsibility to package his version of the truth in a way that's palatable for you
to understand.
Facts, big
So-
facts, big facts.
Woo! So with that being said, the defense mechanism that most women take, which is understandable and justifiable because there's a lot of trifling ass niggas out here. I've been one of them for a long time.
You keep saying that.
'Cause
Let's
it's the
stop
truth.
saying that.
I'm great at my kids, but I'm a horrible boyfriend and I was an
And that's
even worse
okay, that's
husband.
what I
So let me finish.
Yeah, you said it.
No, because it's the truth. I don't have a problem with owning up that I ain't always
Love you, Nicole. Love you, Nicole.
But that's part
As
of
long as your daughters do better,
but
that's what I'm
that's part of what make me powerful. I can identify my shit so my kids know, hey, that's dog shit that your daddy laid right there. Don't step in it. Walk this way. And if they choose to walk in it, hey, I've given you every consequence and I've even shown you my consequences for my inability to do the right thing. So if you choose to do it at that point, it's completely voluntary. Which goes to my point. We as people, all of us, individually, collectively, have to stop, and that's my problem with the detractors from the Kevin Samuels thing. You got to stop getting mad at other people for expressing what their opinion and what their reality is, unless you're willing to allow somebody to disrespect your opinion in reverse. Because your opinion is based on the things that have formulated your opinion, your real life experiences, the people you've dealt with, X, Y, and Z. Just like he is mine and whatever. But until we all collectively as black people begin to show that empathy that I was talking about when referring to my mama, if we can't show that empathy, then we collectively ain't gonna have shit, and it's always gonna be less than 5% of the population that is a high value man, because those are the people who can think rationally and look at what's on the table and look at what's on the paper, as opposed to worrying about how what's on the paper make them feel and then want to address that. Your feelings become secondary when you're talking about facts. Because the truth is not going to change regardless if you love it or hate it. It's still the truth.
You're right. You're very valid in that.
And this is the same conversation I have with my... Okay, go ahead.
I will always be the person, I'm the first one to say, and plenty of people done already heard me say it on multiple occasions, we are the only reason for our emotional turmoil, regardless of what it is that we decide to deal with. And that's fine. You, as a man, you decided to step into me and step into my situation. I believe in communication. Granted, a lot of people don't, but you can't generalize those statements because there are people standing right here who understand that situation. So you decided to stand inside of it. I bring certain things to you. You bring certain things to the table. Yes, I'm going to hold you to a certain standard going forward because I let you get this close. Regardless of what my money's looking like. If you're going to tell me, as a bitch like me, I'm going to be real. If you tell me that there's some form or fashion and you also show me that you can help me be way better in my situation, hell yeah, I'm gonna latch onto what you say. That don't mean that you have the ghetto pass to slack off when you feel like it.
Are you gonna allow
Are
you gonna allow him to say it though and be able to hear what he's saying the first time? Or are you gonna get defensive and automatically?
I just said, this is the thing, y'all not listening to me. I said, if I fuck with you, clearly, I am going to follow through what you say. You already got to that point, baby. Why you asking them stupid ass questions? They ain't got nothing to do
Coming
with
into
it.
your situation as a high dollar,
You decided
as a high value
but at
man.
the beginning of the day, my situation stands. My situation does not change. The difference is whether or not you decide to fuck with it.
Coming into your situation as a high-valued man,
Your choice.
coming into your situation as
choice.
a high-valued man, fuck what your situations is. I'm a high-valued man. You need to get high-valued woman now. I'm already high-valued. You need to be high-valued.
You cannot step to a $40 bitch and be mad because she ain't $1,000 hoe. You can't do that.
But
You
I can
made
be
the-
$1,000
You
nigga
made the
and try to
decision.
get you into a $1,000
I
hoe.
don't think you understanding what he's saying.
I
What
got
he's
a
saying
question.
is because he's at millionaire status, he can get you to millionaire
Exactly.
status.
I can show you what you need to do.
What's wrong with that?
Corey, we on the same page, baby. That's the thing.
different.
Words are being lost in translation. I definitely ride with you on that one. If you can pour into my life, the bitch like me, yes, I'm going to ride that way. I want all of that blessings. I want to learn shit that I don't know.
Okay.
I'm an open book. As a human being, you only stupid as fuck when you think you know everything. That's the only time you don't. as a human.
Woody next.
No. Elon is next, and then
Elon.
Woody.
Yeah.
Elon,
Go ahead,
speak your
Elon.
shit. Speak your shit, bro. You just getting in here.
Why he thinking? Let me get it.
Well, I'm going. I don't know. I mean, the conversation has been a little bit everywhere. I feel like end of the day, you know,
Y'all
we
can't
all
afford
going-
this.
Yeah.
You can't afford it.
End of the day, what Kevin is saying
This
is
is
just saying is, you know, some real shit. Just people gotta, you know what I mean, listen. Women gotta listen. I mean, end of the day, like, I understand women, like, niggas eat your ass first motherfucking night, all that shit. Niggas in your inbox all day, all that shit, that's cool. But see, I gotta stop feeling like niggas can't say nothing to y'all. Dead ass.
So you
I feel like
I know that.
Y'all gotta stop feeling like niggas can't say nothing to you. I know it's not your daddy, none of that shit, but I mean, embrace it.
Oh, I thought you meant like, cause y'all know how early I was like, don't sexually harass me. You know what I'm saying? I thought no, cause like last week with the girl with the big bitties, you specifically.
That was her.
Oh well, you were sexually harassing the out of
2 weeks
her
ago.
last
2
week,
weeks ago.
whatever. You were sexually harassing the shit out of her, and I
He
hated every
didn't.
second.
Nobody.
That's my sister right
Hold
there.
on. Let her speak.
I can see it on your face that you were very.
Let her speak.
No,
No.
you speak on the outside
she
looking
wasn't.
in. Remember that part?
Let her
On the
speak
outside
on that.
looking in.
Alright, so
Outside
I'm gonna be
looking in.
honest with you. As far as Christopher is concerned,
she don't
I've
pay no
known
attention.
him my whole life, like literally.
That might
Like,
be awkward.
he knows my
That don't
family.
always
and
mean that
everything.
you automatically.
But
it,
did you feel sexually offended?
I get on with it all the time when I feel like he's inappropriate.
We ain't talking
But I
about
know,
Woody
I know.
We not
I'm
talking
talking
Woody
about the
now.
whole situation. The whole. It was
No.
not just Woody.
Women love compliments, man. It's
Those-
not
It's
First
just a
of all,
thin
those
line
are
between a
compliments.
That wasn't a
compliment
compliment.
and
It was a little
you know,
OD.
being disrespectful.
Yeah, I
So,
felt like you were being disrespected.
Did you feel like Woody was disrespectful to you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of his comments I definitely did.
Very.
And I had to
Oh,
tell
which
him.
one was that?
The one that I told him to stop and chill out.
Yeah,
I had to
you could
him.
tell she
Yeah,
was
he did.
uncomfortable
He stopped
just
and
by
chilled out.
seeing
She
it.
said it and he responded.
Yeah, he stopped. But
Okay.
you know, if I don't respond, you
That's my
know,
sister
you
right
know, if
there.
I don't respond, he was.
Did they really try to get down on my nigga like that?
But it's not.
Hold on.
But what you mean? I'm
Did they
just.
really try to get down on my nigga like that?
I ain't did nothing.
But if she felt a certain way, she feels a certain way. I
fact,
could
fact,
feel
fact,
what she
fact.
was feeling.
What
from
did
the
you do
phone.
no wrong?
It don't
What?
matter.
I don't know. Get the fuck
What
out
did
of
you
here.
do no wrong?
Narrative. You can't write her narrative.
No.
Straight up. I'm not
He
joking.
played.
That's my
I'm not
sister.
joking.
About Woody don't do
This
no
is
wrong.
the Woody Foundation.
That's my sister right there.
But that
But
doesn't
this
mean
is
that
what-
he can
this is what I'm
mistakenly
saying.
sexually
It's not
harass
even that.
somebody.
Is
It's
that
not
how you
even that.
feel?
It's not even that.
Oh.
It's really, y'all have to
She
understand.
said she
This is
felt
a
that way.
position-
And she spoke
Hold
on
on,
it.
Tori.
And I said
This
I
is a
felt like she
position
felt
of
that. That's the
somebody
whole
speaking from the
conversation.
outside looking in.
What then?
That's all it is. You can't write nobody else's narrative. Everybody perceives things differently. This is really, literally, just a position of on the outside looking in. It made her uncomfortable.
So with that,
she spoke on it.
So with that being said, which is an even greater segue to my initial point that I'm going to make yet again. Each individual person is responsible for making sure that their perspective aligns with the reality of the situation. The reason why people get pissed off with the reason why people get pissed off with Kevin Samuels more often than not is because hit dogs holler. If you ain't a hit dog, you
Go
ain't
break some more
holler.
windows.
That's probably why I couldn't continue to watch those damn videos. Because I'm like,
Segue
you
to the
know.
gay
I'm telling you, you're not
community
gonna have a problem with
conversation
it
with
about
black
what he
men.
say if you want one
Excuse
of
me?
them.
This is a good segue.
Hey,
to
look,
the LGBT
I want to, hold on.
black
Hey,
men.
look, we're going to end this. I know y'all getting ready for a fight. We got about 10, 11 viewers. We got about 10, 11 viewers. Our last topic is toxic relationships.
No, we'll keep this going tonight. We'll go up to
Hey,
the
look.
part.
Mine as well.
Toxic.
Shit.
Hey, look, we got toxic.
Hold on. Can I get back on that subject? Because you were
Yeah, go
talking
ahead.
about something. And the question is, if this man is on a billionaire status, what are you willing to sacrifice to reach his status?
If he cannot.
Answer the question. Answer the
See, stop me
question.
directing
Don't
my
make your own shit.
I
Answer
said.
the
I am willing to compromise, but
No.
I
I didn't say
can't
compromise.
answer it.
I
I can't
said
answer that.
sacrifice. That means when it hits you, it's gonna hurt.
If he is a good ass man to me,
Oh my God.
if that's my man, I'm already. You're not letting me. I can't
hold on.
answer that question.
Oh.
I can't answer that question realistically.
If Chris Brown walk up in this, hold on. If Chris Brown walk up in this,
I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
If he walk in this,
No.
bitch, you gonna turn to a fucking
He
whore.
asked the question
Absolutely.
that needs to be answered.
Straight the fuck
He
up.
asked the question that needs to be
We not
answered.
asking about me fucking. We not asking about.
I'm just saying, you gonna do the fuck you
You
wanna
not
do.
asking. We not asking
You gonna do the
about.
fuck you
We
wanna
not.
do.
We not asking
No,
about.
get back.
We got too much going
What the nigga
on.
talking about, man?
We got too much going on.
We not asking.
When
we
y'all
not
two was going back
asking.
together, he was stating that the man had money and she didn't. Y'all two was going back and forth. And I heard you say something else. You kept explaining why and why and why. Then it popped into me. If he has the money, what are you willing to sacrifice?
What are you offering to the
No,
table?
not offering, because I said
sacrifice.
sacrifice. That means you have to give it
up.
when it hurt.
My sacrifices don't come with his money. That's the thing.
You have.
What I'm willing to sacrifice ain't got shit to do with his money.
I want if I
Because first and foremost, automatically, if I deal with you, even if you at the bottom of the tier, baby, I am supposed to be your motivation if I am your woman. So we're gonna get you to the top tier. That's not an issue.
Right.
So
I
you
got
can't
money. I
ask
need a woman that's
me
gonna sacrifice
and stop.
something.
How far do we go
If
with
me and you date,
if you want to talk about it?
and I'm on millionaire status, you can't go out there spending money if you like to shop.
It's not. That's
We're not gonna ask her. Hold on,
asking me.
Hold on. Can I say
I'm
something?
not saying that I'll fuck with a broke nigga, but I don't fuck with it. The only reason why I don't fuck with a broke nigga is because I fuck with motivated
Hold on.
niggas.
I got a question.
Hold
What's a
on,
broke
wait,
nigga?
1 second. I don't fuck with broke niggas because I only fuck with motivated niggas. If you can't get me to where I need to be, or even just, if you 9 motherfuckers, you the last one, what you gonna be? The same. There's 10 of y'all doing the same shit. So I'll prefer to surround myself with a certain type of energy.
What are you willing to
Alright,
sacrifice?
I'm not sacrificing. Money will not get any sacrifices from me.
If you go more, you gotta sacrifice something.
All right, show, go ahead, and then we're gonna let Minnie or Obadiah speak on it. We gotta get some goddamn. We gotta get some organization going on. Show, go ahead.
All right, so let me suggest this real quick. Well, no, we'll talk about that on camera. I would just ask, why? In what reality is the man looking to the woman to be the motivating factor? Like you said.
It's not that you're looking for it. That's automatically my job.
It's not.
I'm supposed
Why?
to.
It's not.
I am not here to motivate you to do what the fuck you need to do, motherfucker.
I'm not saying.
I'm gonna tell you one time. If you don't do
baby.
it, that shit over with. Period.
She gonna be on the
I
winning
ain't here
team.
to do it. I gotta make my own money and motivate my motherfucking self. We need to be motivational to each other. We need some equilibrium going on.
If you come to me as my man, if you come to me as my man and you tell me that you're depressed about something, you're having an issue with something, or something
That ain't what we was talking about, though.
But that's what I say. Y'all are getting the wrong.
But we
definition
weren't
of what I'm
talking.
trying
None
to
of us.
say.
We all equally agree we weren't talking about
Let
that.
me say this. Let me cut everything off. I am Core Royalty, your host. We are getting a little bit out of hand here. Let's just goddamn
Welcome to the shop.
That's Hennessy Black.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's why we like that.
Our
Sponsor is Hennessy
sponsors Hennessy Black. Our sponsors Hennessy
Today.
Black. Let's get another woman's point of view on things.
All right.
I ain't saying much lately.
Yeah, talk to her.
Yeah, I haven't said much. I've been off camera chilling over here with homies.
Alright.
So what's the new? What's the
I
topic?
know.
on your
You
mind?
can chime us or whatever.
Well, let me speak.
Okay, go ahead.
Going back to what she was saying. I feel like you went off topic though, because if we talking about Kevin Samuels and his point of view, he's talking about men that's of a certain financial status. What, and you know, when Woody asks you what is you're willing to sacrifice, if you're coming in, if you meet a man and he has a certain financial status, he's going to, and you're not. We're gonna put it. We just gonna go to the scenario where you're not. And he might be able to ignore your kids, but what are you willing to do?
But
that's
that's
Let's hold on. Why are we?
We're not supposed
Why
to
are
be
we?
readdressing
Why are we directing questions to another woman? We supposed to be getting women's point of view. We got hers.
Okay,
We got
so you
hers.
wanna know my point of view
Let's
on
just
that
talk
question?
about
What
each
are you
other.
willing to sacrifice?
What are you willing? Let's talk about the others. Let's get into
Alright, so
this.
for that thing, it goes back to when you said, "Hey, Michelle, why you not messing with the guy I used to mess with?" I'm not willing to sacrifice anything that goes out of my character or goes out of my moral aspect. Yeah, and like to be with somebody who just because he makes more money than I do, or he can, provide a certain lifestyle that I cannot provide for myself. And and if it comes to like having to sacrifice myself or my soul or anything else for another human being in general, I don't think I'm willing to do it. If we can't come, to a mutual agreement or, a mutual thing in general when you think of the definition of a relationship, then it's not even for me. I don't need that in my life.
Got you. Obadiah, let's go to Obadiah.
I need more details because if you ask, what am I willing to sacrifice? What exactly are you speaking of? You know what I'm saying? Just because you bring in a certain amount of money doesn't mean I really have to sacrifice anything. Are you talking about sacrificing my kids? Are you telling me that you want me to stay home and work from home or not even work at all, just take care of the household? Why? Like you got to give me more details on that because I really can't answer that question and say, what am I willing to sacrifice? Because if I'm working already and I'm taking care of my own
If I come into your life and I'm a 2.5 millionaire,
okay,
and you are
let's say
2.5 thousand.
Can we ask that question on whether you're a good dude or not?
No, wait, we're not talking about that. That's not the question. So go ahead, baby.
I'm a 2.5 millionaire. I'm coming into your life. You are 60,000 annually.
Okay.
Woman.
Am I struggling or not? Or I'm good?
You middle class.
6,000.
Almost.
Yeah, 6,000. You middle class.
You middle class. You're middle class. You live in a decent. You live in a court.
Okay.
You live in a court of terrace.
Hey y'all, you don't know where that came from.
Go ahead, buddy.
You live in live, baby, in the court.
You know what I mean? Court of terrace.
Oh, okay, got it.
So, with that being said, but you're struggling.
Oh,
let's say you got to that point where you live in this court of terrace, but
you don't know how to manage your money.
You're struggling financially.
You can't manage money.
All right. So, what am I willing to give up?
Yeah.
Like, and you got this $2.5 million. Let's say you got no kids.
Okay, no kids.
No kids. He's coming into your life, and you got these 4-5 baby daddies with these 6, 7, 8 kids.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, wait. Because wait, you just said no kids. Now you're saying I got 4 or 5 baby daddies.
Oh no. Kevin Samuel's thing, his angle is you got a disadvantage with these 4-5 baby daddies and these 6, 7, 8 kids.
All right, let me just recap.
And I'm a 2.5 millionaire and counting, and
great investor.
I'm basically an investor, and you got baggage. What are you willing to sacrifice to keep?
But what am I supposed to sacrifice though? What do you? Okay, matter of fact.
Okay.
You tell me, what do you want me to give up?
You can't spend money the way you want to.
Okay, that's fine. Totally fine.
Okay.
Budget, baby.
That's building.
Next.
You have to be willing to be submissive and listen.
That's
a lot of women don't want to listen.
Right, a lot of women don't want to listen.
Willingly
Wait
came
a
into her
minute.
situation.
Wait, no, baby. Hold on.
That is a good problem, I feel like, with a lot of black women. They
don't want to submit.
Let Ola talk.
Okay, no, keep going. So, I gotta stop spending the way I do. I gotta be submissive. Okay, go ahead. Now, be submissive does not always
that don't mean control.
Okay, thank you.
We're not talking about control. We're talking about, okay, if I say, this is what you need to do.
Okay.
In order to meet my
structure, basically. You're giving me structure. I can do that. Yeah. Why? Because you're trying to get me to a place that I'm not at right now.
Yeah.
I can understand that. Yes, I will be willing to sacrifice those things that you mentioned. Now, if there were other things that I may not agree with,
man, we ain't talking about no sex.
We ain't talking about
no crazy stuff.
We ain't talking about
I'm just saying. But what you said, yes, I would be willing to do that. Because you're trying to.
You can't shop on Amazon when you want to.
That is totally fine with me, baby.
I got a question. Are you a shopper?
No.
See, that's why I won't relate to you. Now, what happened if you had an addiction to shopping?
that would probably be a problem.
That
But
now
that comes with.
I already know how to put my own bill though, and that says that a person who has an addiction.
You're
to
not
shopping-
listening.
But you see what I'm saying?
Over
What happened
there.
if you have
You
emotional
know,
shopping?
you know your name is one of the strongest books in the Bible.
Yes.
You know that
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the strongest books. It's in the Apocrypha. In case y'all just look. And it's the most
Let us
strongest.
finish.
But that's understandable. I can do that. Now, if I have an addiction, that comes with what's the word? Fucking intervention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to get up here.
That-
You feel me? So that I can stop spending the way that I do. So that means you being the head and leading. Let me lay this out so you can see for yourself. Because some people are visual learners. You know what I'm saying? Hands on. So baby, you done spent this amount. This is what we got in the bank account. You done spent this amount. You done did this, and this is what's left. You're fucking us up. You got to get it together. So yeah, I can sacrifice that. That's understandable if you're in your right mind. If you're willing to do that,
That's it.
it's a mindset. Not everybody's gonna have that same mindset. Not everybody's gonna be willing to do that because some people are okay only because that shit probably came from something else. You got fucking hoarders and shoppers, people who shop all the time because it
Burning it
stemmed
up.
from something else. So now you have to go back, which is the baggage now.
Now,
You have to go back to where it started and deal with it then and bring it up
do a
front.
lot of women really want to deal with
I
that?
want to get
No,
my, I
they
want to
don't.
get,
No,
I want to get Bay into this.
They don't
I
want to
want
listen to that girl.
hold on.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey,
Deal with what?
hey, 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 hey. Can I get Bay into this? Can I get Bay into this? Bay. Sit up for us so the camera can see you a little bit.
Oh my God.
Bay. I'm a $3 million dude. You a woman.
Million every time.
You a woman.
Go.
$500,000 increase.
Get it,
Speaking into the atmosphere.
I'm a $3 million
Speak with
dude.
intention.
I'm a $3 million dude in counting.
And counting.
You work at City Hall. I give you a good job. You on the
I give you a
16th
good
floor.
job.
You on the 16th floor in Richmond, Virginia on Broad Street. You have 5 kids, 4 baby daddies.
We give you 100.
I'm a man that have no kids, but I come to your table with $3 million.
Keyword.
You feel what I'm saying?
Keyword.
I ain't even at your table yet.
You gonna settle.
I ain't even at your table yet, but
He want to get to know you.
I'm in your,
going to every female going to settle.
I'm in your radar.
What you talking about?
I'm in your
Big
radar.
facts.
I'm in your radar.
Big facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, you gonna settle.
He want to get to know
What you talking about?
He want to get to know you.
Hey, which one me say your dick right there?
I want to hear what he's
What you talking about?
I'm in your
You
radar.
fuck you right there. Fuck me in my ass.
I'm in your ass.
Man, fuck me in my ass. All that. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Whoa.
I'm just being
I
honest.
want to hear
But
what
go
Corey's
ahead.
saying.
Real shit.
So,
What you talking about?
at the end of the day, you upstanding. Somehow, some way, I liked it you at a point. Whatever. Like we all for Kevin Samuels. He's saying there's no way possible that I would be interested in you. But I seen you. You tall. You thick.
That dress fit nice.
You look good as fuck.
Well, the dog chased the cat.
Hey, hold on. Can I finish?
Yes, Lord.
I'm gonna forget the fact. I'm not gonna forget your kids.
She set them up with the shoulder rub.
I'm not gonna forget your kids or whatever or your baggage. We're not even gonna call them baggage. I'm not gonna forget what you come with. But anyway, if I did choose to settle down with you, how would you benefit me at the end of the day?
It depends on if you are what I want from the beginning.
Well,
Period. You should
If
just
you're
come
not what
into
I
the
want, then I'm not gonna have that conversation.
because money doesn't attract all women.
Now, let's take the emotional side out of it.
It does
We
not.
gotta stay with the physical now because emotion comes with it.
I'm sorry, I'm not a physical person
What
at
is-
all.
Yes, you do. You got kids.
Hold on. We need to let
See all the
one.
niggas I done dated.
We need to let one person talk at a time. I can get to you, Tor.
I ain't
I'm
saying
you.
nothing.
You
Back
next.
to rolling up.
Let's get back to Bay.
Let's just say you are what I want. We have a decent conversation.
It's real organized.
It's okay. And we have a decent conversation. And I am attracted to you. You speak a good game. I would then have to figure out again what I'm willing to sacrifice.
That's it.
And get back to that answer. What I'm willing to sacrifice is my pride because I've been hurt. And now I'm in defensive.
That's it.
And I'm willing to sacrifice being wrong to you because now I'm opening up my heart
The portals.
and my situation. What I'm willing to sacrifice is the foundation of faith for you to take me there.
Can you speak up, baby?
Oh,
Get on your
I'm sorry.
knees.
She got a soft
Hey,
voice.
Corey.
Hey, Corey, get on your knees.
Get on your knees.
I need you to speak up, please, baby.
That's what we are for
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you.
I'm the man in your life, and we do the things that
Hold on,
matter.
let her finish talking. Let her finish talking.
No,
Thank
so,
you.
no, I need you to
Yeah,
speak
go
up.
ahead. Go ahead.
No,
See,
what
so
I'm
that's it,
willing
that's
to
it.
sacrifice is everything that it needs to take, regardless what it is,
That's it.
to once again produce for the world. Because me or you, we're here for just a time. All of my energy goes back into the world. What can we do?
Yes,
What story are
Hey,
we
Corey.
bringing?
But she was.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
So the
Corey.
money is beautiful. The money is beautiful.
Hello.
Don't get me wrong. The money is beautiful. It's a good tool.
So you.
That's what it is.
It's a
That's
resource.
all it is. It's a tool.
A powerful
It's a
resource.
tool for trading. That's all it is. But where I am at is what story we leave for the next people. So
Well, I'm gonna leave the people
Thank you,
behind. Let me tell you something. I'm like Harriet Tubman. Shoot them and keep on
She
moving.
ain't finished though. Let her finish speaking her truth. She ain't finished. She not finished.
Lay on her book. Talk. Just kidding, don't.
that's it. Because that's
This nigga on the
we're
floor.
gonna come back to what I can give to the rest of the world.
The best podcast ever. Tune
Now you
in.
speaking on giving back to the world.
Tag.
You speaking on giving back to
Tag.
the world. But
Tag
at the
right
end of
now.
the day,
It's amazing.
We talking
Hashtag
on
he
how
in
can
love.
we make
Look at
our
the- look at the-
world
look at the back.
as me
Right
and
there.
you process.
Tag.
You gotta make sure your wall is ordered before you step to our first.
Like you're talking about giving
Is
back
your
to the
world
world.
good though first?
You talking about giving back to the world.
We speaking on y'all too, man.
We speaking on us.
Oh.
We speaking on us. I'm this $3 million, and you this 60,000 a year
Give her a little more, 80.
with your kids.
Give her a little bit more.
Now you got 4.
I got promoted.
At the end of the day, I'm a man that ain't looking towards when you file your taxes in January that you're gonna get $1,200 a
No,
kid
you gonna sit me
and
down
yada
and
yada
teach me how
yada
to do
yada.
my taxes, right?
That's small change to this $3 million.
It's alright, but you're gonna sit me down and teach me how to do my taxes, right?
Are you
What
willing to
look
listen?
for them
Tax
deductibles.
breaks is
And
a
then yes,
motherfucker.
baby, because I'm gonna say, oh,
Keep your
is
receipts.
that gonna be? Is that gonna
Talk
be
to me.
all
I'll
right?
teach you how to do it. I got a 501.
Keep your
Is
receipts,
that
baby.
gonna be all right?
Don't nobody want no
I got
501c.
a. You crazy? You crazy? Why you think Donald Trump?
Like,
Let her speak. Let her speak. Let her speak. Let her speak.
No,
Barely even take. Why y'all mad?
that's how I am. You know, if we can,
Oh, yeah, I'm always at his
grow within each other, and the goal is to give back to the world. What we need to do to grow? If I need to sacrifice my pride,
Who said the goal was to give back to the world?
because that's what I want. Again, we talk about what I want.
Now we're talking about what you want. At the end of the day, we're talking about this 60,000 a year woman and this $3 million
On the table.
on the table man.
He gonna come there with a briefcase. Pop.
Yeah. At the end of the day, his goal might
His
not
goal is
be
to get you there.
his goal might not be giving back to the world. His goal might be giving back to his bank account.
He's an investor,
You're
a
building
quality
an
investor.
empire.
Okay.
Building an empire.
And he's trying
It ain't about giving
He's trying to
return.
get you there.
So he's trying to get me there.
But you got these kids, so you have to sacrifice something to get there.
Which I said I would.
So we got scholarships to worry about.
Yeah.
We got proms and we got all of this other shit. We ain't getting to me and you as soulmates. We got however many that you came with to deal with, but before we even get to me and you.
It's talking. It's shot talk.
I already answered your question.
But you know, Tori, she said something so valuable. She says she's willing to give up pride, but then she said something so profound. You was in love when she said. She said, "I am willing to open up out my defense side,
My pride."
No, not the crash. She said, because you gotta realize when a woman been hurt, she puts up a brick wall.
Right.
And now this man had to take a sledgehammer to try to knock down these walls that he didn't put up. Music Soul Child wrote a song called Previous Cats.
Come on, yes, about something.
How can you blame a man for something he didn't do?
Right.
So she said it, you just didn't pay attention. She said, I am willing to open up my portals to you. And when
trust you with that vulnerability.
that's it. That volume, oh man. Corey, marry this woman?
Hello.
Marry her.
Alright, hold on.
Marry her.
Hey, I'll kill you. Hey,
hold on.
Fighting this
Hey,
man.
We play. I'm just
A lot of
I'll
women.
kill you over this one. But
damn, Cain and Abel, man.
Do you teach that class?
God
You need to teach
damn.
that. You need to teach that because a lot of women don't want
Tor.
to open up.
Tor, I need you over
But see,
here.
we have a reason for that, though.
I need you right here. You next.
And the
What?
reason
What?
for
What?
that,
I don't understand.
What are you willing to sacrifice?
Oh, what I'm willing to sacrifice.
I can't hear her. I'm sorry.
So far.
So now you're speaking of generational curses that you have to be
Yes,
broken.
I
Real
am.
bottom.
And not only generational curses, when it kind of goes down to the habit of men and breaking down kingdoms. If you want to break a
Oh,
man
you speaking
down,
of buck breaking. Let's talk.
if you want to break a man down, you're going to go to his woman. You're going to go to his valuable resource, his way of leaving legacy, reproduction.
And we
Because
talking about
we need
busting nuts.
to. So I'm going to stop what nurtures. I'm going to cut that off. Adam was living very, very, very long, and he asked for Eve. So she's the nurturer. She's withholding. So if I'm your enemy, that's where I'm going. And how do we break down a kingdom? When we want to attack the queen, we rape the women. That's what we do.
And that's just not physical.
Hold on. And because we rape the
Mentally
women,
too.
because we rape the women, y'all men, you protect your daughters. You hold it up. Us as mothers, we protect our daughter. But what we don't realize is that we gave birth to a female who was already in a war that she didn't even commit. Have nothing to do with.
I can't agree, and I gotta cut across. I can't agree, and the reason why I can't agree is because that takes.
Stop, cuz.
No, I got you.
Shut up.
I got
Like
you.
what she's saying.
I got you. And I'm gonna tell you why. Nah, because that absolves the responsibility of each individual person, and that minimizes the accountability on each individual person. If you coming in with a preconceived notion and a justification as to why shit is already fucked up, then what good does the person have to do from looking in the mirror and fixing those things?
I get that.
I get that too.
I get that.
I get that too, but we're talking about why a woman is defensive. And she's defensive because it's learned behavior. And why is it learned behavior? Because we defend our women. Hence, a little girl.
I'm a
little
protector,
girl.
and you're absolutely right because I feel like with my baby, I'm overprotective over her. Right? I'm overprotective over her. I'm overprotective over my daughter. So I definitely understand what you're saying. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, in regards to, and when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about a young girl growing up. And again, I'm about to touch maybe a iffy subject. She growing up, she looking at her body. She about 3-4 years old, and my mama did it to me. I touched my vagina. Don't you touch that?
You ain't even got a vagina.
Oh, bald head.
Hit Corey, that nigga in
Michael
love.
Jeffrey Jordan.
That nigga in dreamy ass thing. You
You got the tight ass slacks on there.
gotta stand up. Hey, this old topic, y'all.
Got the little ass slacks on. She thought she saw a camel toe. She thought she saw a camel toe through the little ass slacks.
Hey, I know your ass say we can go. We're gonna get to Tori. Tori haven't been able to speak.
I had to cut that.
Hold on. Hey, this is Tori time. Tori.
I'm raised. I wasn't raised in the Bible, but I raised myself in the Bible. So I believe in all of the laws and statutes that are in the Bible. So I believe that I would sacrifice anything for my man. If I love him, he provided for me mentally, you know what I'm saying, giving me everything that I need to stimulate me other than sexually and financially. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to sacrifice everything other than my children.
I got a question. How do you believe in and govern yourself by something that you can't prove to be accurate?
I can.
Or historically factual?
I can.
What you asking?
I can't.
I'm asking how.
I'll show you the historical facts that correlate with the Bible.
I would love to see these.
I don't
So
believe
me
in
and
the
you,
fucking Bible.
I would love to see
You
those.
know who I am on the
Fact.
gram?
I
But
would
honestly,
love to
but
see
because
those.
of what I believe,
Yeah, we're
I
talking
have to
about
send you to my father. Because I, as a woman, can't teach you what I know.
I see that motherfucker.
Israelite
She's
coming from
Hey, can I get some blood out your neck?
point of view.
No, leave my vein alone.
That
You
vein-
sound like a junkie.
She's coming from an Israelite
But what
point
I'm
of
saying
view.
is, for my man, and that means even at 6 kids and 6 baby daddies, 'cause that was a big, huge subject earlier.
I feel bad. I got 7 baby mamas.
Look, I would still, yeah.
Both of y'all
yeah.
ain't gonna get a $5 value man or woman.
And
Now let's talk about Let's talk about both of y'all. Both of y'all ain't gonna get a $5 man or woman. Y'all are gonna be subject to Creighton Road.
First of all, I never even lived in the projects. I never even lived in HUD. I never had no apartment in my name.
But your man from HUD.
What the fuck? No, the fuck
Your man's baby daddy from HUD.
Where he lived at? He lived in Uptown in the house, nigga. Shut
He
the
lived
fuck up.
uptown in
Dumbass.
Timberdale.
He lived in Broad Rock.
Subsidized.
He lived in Broad Rock.
You gotta subsidize
Broad Rock,
ass
34th
nigga.
Street.
You gotta
See, man,
subsidize
y'all
ass
see, man?
nigga.
Y'all wanna see?
You gotta subsidize
Y'all
ass
wanna see the
nigga.
face of a mad ass nigga? Him, he be doing this to me for no reason, y'all. He tried to beat up my baby daddy. He wanted to beat up my baby daddy while I was in jail. Like he's crazy. Don't pay attention to what
We
he
not gonna
talking
talk about I was driving the bus and he was riding the
He
bus.
just got out of jail.
It's 2 different motherfucking status. What is it? It's 2 different status.
And that's what I said.
I'm trying to
And we
bitch.
tried
You
to fight
riding
him.
that bitch.
When you tried to fight him, what I say? All that over a bitch? Me. It's just me. All that on me. You trying to fight that nigga all over a bitch? That's what I said.
Y'all was fucking with each other.
Yes.
When you drive the bus,
And you riding the bus.
when you drive the bus, and you ride the bus, it's 2 different statuses,
Bruh.
nigga.
I don't mind.
But hey, let's keep it all the way above.
No, man.
And I got to defend the bullshit when you come my way with that shit. Riding the bus is cool, driving is cool, but don't either one of y'all motherfuckers own
the
that
bus.
motherfucker.
Thank you.
I own it 'cause I got stock in it. What's
Sack it off, sack it off.
No, I ain't talking
I
about
see your ass.
No, let
Take
me
it after this
No,
shit.
let me we can eat later. We can rock. Let me rock. Like
Oh, let's talk about me
you
driving that
crazy.
bitch and they ain't dropping you off at a motherfucking money-making destination.
Oh.
I mean, you're technically,
You was dropping him off at Walgreens.
as a GR,
You dropped him off at Walgreens.
She's technically in your car, so what's wrong with you dropping her off? If she's
No, I know
on
he's
GR?
not talking about me because I'm not riding nobody's bus.
I'm talking about in general.
Y'all 2 crazy motherfuckers. Just fucking with each other.
Yeah. That's like.
Hey,
You have to alone.
Hey, fuck you real quick.
I just said outside you see some fucking black crew looking ass.
I'm good. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
You either
So
own
listen.
You always, but I'm just saying,
This
you
is the
always take
family.
it low with me
This
because
what
we used to
happened.
fuck
This
with each
real
other.
life shit.
Like, why we gotta go there?
Tune in.
Why though?
Tag up.
Either you fucking
We
put it
are
on
great.
or you not.
All
That's
family,
really
man.
what it is.
Right?
And
No
Either she's
faking
worth
over here, Jack.
$40 or she's
No
not.
white man in this motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Hey, our last subject is why do mothers take credit for Father's Day?
Fuck that
That's
shit
trash.
on
We
my
got that
day.
shit with
Why
that.
do
Celebrate
mothers-
holidays.
Why do mothers?
I'm gonna answer that.
Hold on.
Why do
hold on,
mothers
hold on.
take credit
Who the
for
boss?
Father's
What?
Day?
I don't like that shit.
Can I speak
Like
on it?
at the end of the day, Mother's Day is Mother's Day.
Thank
It's
you.
no fathers
Saying, oh, I'm mother.
out here saying I'm the mother and
And the
father.
First thing I
Hold on.
Why is it mothers?
Hold on.
Why is it mothers that discredit fathers on Father's Day?
That's a good ass
Mentality.
fucking question.
Okay.
I
Okay.
wanna know too.
Hold on. Got it. Okay. You gonna start?
Go ahead, you start.
One of the queens. Go ahead.
This is the first subject that I agree with
We going
Corey
this
on.
way.
Like,
You going clockwise?
I would never understand why when Father's Day come around, I go on social media and I say, I see where Happy Father's Day to all my single moms. What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you. We don't have
I
no
don't get what you're talking about. It doesn't make any sense to me. I do apologize to the women who have children about guys who don't, strive hard to do their best as far as their children is concerned. I got a shitty ass baby daddy too, but I'm not gonna be like, do not Happy Father's Day me. It pisses me off. I don't care. I was 18 when I met him.
I'm just saying you chose.
And I just want to say,
hold on, Cole. You say he ain't shit, but when you say he ain't shit, you have to preface that's what you thought.
All right, so listen.
Was he not shit in the beginning? Then he started.
Hold on, everybody can talk. Hold on, everybody can talk.
So I got 3 questions, but they all pertain. They all go into one. All right, so my oldest daughter dad, when I first met him, he did have more money than me and stuff. We used to chill, we hung out. We was together for a little while too. But after I had my daughter, he started sniffing coke and stuff, and doing other things that I didn't agree with. I decided to leave the situation because he became abusive. And after I left the situation, he said that he was not going to take care of our daughter unless I was with him. He meant what he said.
Hey, can I say something?
He wasn't the person that he was.
These fucking, what is this?
Mangoes.
These mangoes is amazing. Come and get it from her. Absolutely.
mangoes
I just want to say that right here.
I thought I was looking at
amazing.
I just bought them.
Tune into the podcast. We are great, all family. We love it.
Tune into a podcast where a woman will rather fuck with a nigga who ride the bus instead of who drives
This
the
is
bus.
what you get out of it.
He want to talk about me. There you go.
Real Richmond shit. You already know the camera.
Hey, Richmond City is big backwards. Let's
I'm not
go.
big backwards.
You finished? Anybody else want to touch on that subject?
Oh, well, I don't like that at all.
Well,
You
you better not drop it, bitch.
a woman can never be a man. I feel like a woman can't raise a boy to be a man because she's not a man. Okay? I can raise my daughter to be a woman, but a woman cannot do that for a man. Every child needs both parents. I don't like the fact that people say, "Oh, Happy Father's Day to mothers." Fuck that shit. Like, you tripping. You on some? You tweaking real hard. For real. Because you cannot.
I feel like it's disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful because there are some great fathers out here. Now, there's a lot of bitter women who keep the children from the father.
It is.
You understand what I'm saying? Or because they're not together, or some other shit that doesn't happen. So I don't rock with it at all. I never understand it, and I don't like it.
Where did it start is the question.
As personally, I did once upon a time subscribe to that, and I did do that. But I started coming across way more single fathers that are raising daughters at the same damn time by their damn self, and I don't deserve that. I have 2 daughters by myself that I'm raising my own, and I still understand and believe that they have to have a positive male role model. My daughters have 2 mothers, me and a female I was with when I was dealing with them. Every single serious relationship I've ever had has always been with women. Always dealt with men, but I've always dealt with women. At the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck you feel or what the fuck you see, little girls need, and this is coming from a fatherless daughter, need a positive male role model. I do not agree with the whole, it's my Happy Father's Day. Because if that's the case, if females keep doing that shit, I am about to make every single post on Mother's Day for all the good ass single fathers I know to wish them a happy Mother's Day. Because why not do it the same goddamn way?
So I got a question, and not to dive too deep, and I hope to speak into what you about to say. I hope it is anyway. So my question, and not to make it too personal about you specifically, but when you say that you start off saying as a fatherless daughter, and then from there you proceed to explain, the majority of your serious relationships have been same-sex relationships. So could it be a combination of the fatherless daughter dynamic and not having consistency with talking to men as to why you become automatically defensive in many instances?
I can't say that to a certain extent.
And the reason why I ask that is because so often those types of things don't come out to months after a relationship has already started, which leads to all of the other shit that we were talking about as far as not being able to sacrifice, on up to dealing with a high value person. All of these dysfunctions are necessary, even down to the fact that there's been no consistency in these conversations. We need that. That's why I said don't cut it off. We need to see just how fucking toxic
All of us have been taught to be. And we ain't the ones who taught us, and our parents ain't teach us this toxic part. This is systemic. So having these conversations, no matter how tense they get, are necessary, because from this point, you can look at the tape and see where you fuck up individually, and then next week, if you choose to reverse your mindset, not you, I'm talking about anybody. If you choose to reverse it, then that's cool. If you don't, then you have to own it. Okay, I'm at peace with being toxic.
That's all that matters.
I got a question.
I thought no, me.
Yeah,
I was next.
Yeah, he was waiting.
But what I was saying is, right, because I don't get into my relationship, but I'm just saying, but I have to say something. Me, I'm learning to be a better father. You know what I'm saying? A better father, right? And as respecting women, because I have a daughter, one daughter, right? Another daughter that I don't know if it's mine. Nothing like that I live, right? So I'm just saying, but me, I'm steady learning, right? I'm steady learning, but at the same time, the more I'm with my daughter, it's fucking amazing, right? So I think men have to be there for their daughter. Might sound weird, but I'm just saying, the boy, he gonna get it how the fuck he live. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a boy. So I'm gonna be more tougher than him. But a female, a little girl, you have to be there. The man have to be there. And I'm learning that every day. So yeah. Just be there for your daughters, man. Right? You know what I'm saying?
And your sons. Hold on.
No, the sons too. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. No, me. That's my opinion. Me. If I have a boy, right? If I have a boy, you know, he go learn how to be very independent and very don't depend on no one. I'm gonna teach him that, and you a man, you a future man. So I want you to become a man, like. Get it from the fucking rough, man. Get it how you get it. I'm not gonna
That's if the mom lets you be in her life.
Yeah, and that too. But we ain't
in
talking about
his
that.
life, I'm sorry.
But we ain't talking about that. But that's fuck as women, right? You know what I'm saying? And every woman is not the same, but it's fucked up women in that life.
Every woman is not the
hold
same.
on, yeah, fact. And then hold on. And then
fucked up women.
Yeah, fucked up women. So I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. When it come to that, what you were speaking on, when it come to that, we fucked up. It's not them. We fucked them up to the point that we didn't understand them. We didn't take the time to actually understand who the fuck they was. So, right? So I definitely know my baby mama. I definitely know I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I do, I'm just saying I love her to death. To the point, like, I don't go for who she fuck with. She might don't never fuck with no one. You know what I'm saying? Just because of me, because I put her on a high standard. And that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying? She is my only child, mother. So she is the queen of everything. You know what I'm saying? If I have another woman or whatever, I'm just saying, she come first. And I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she is that one. You know what I'm saying? Even though we have disagreements or whatever, I'm just saying she's that one. So I have to respect her. And I'm learning to this day. You know what I'm saying? Just to respect her if we're not together or whatever, we have situations or whatever. I'm just saying she come first no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So
anybody else?
Real quick. Just to piggyback off, you know what I'm saying, being a good father and everything. And I said this before.
Yeah. My daughter is beautiful too.
Your daughter, you are
she
as
are
a
gorgeous.
Man, as a father.
Shout out to Journey.
You so
Shout out to Journey, baby. You as a fucking amazing.
But no, you are her first love, and I said this before.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're her first love. So whatever you do in front of her, because children see everything, and they'll take it in. You know what I'm saying?
They're
like
sponges. Yes, ma'am.
They soak up everything.
Yeah.
So there used to be a saying, I used to say it to my brothers, is y'all probably gonna really like hit me for this one, but however you treat women will probably be the first man that she meets. Mm-hmm. Which is not a good thing.
And that will feel me though. That will feel me.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I say.
I'm a straight period. Like.
Yeah, you're her first love, so you have to open the door for her, court her, take her out, do daddy-daughter dinner dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That stuff counts because as she grows and she gets older, she's gonna remember all of that. This is how my daddy taught me. This is what my father. I'm not gonna say daddy, father, because a father child and be a daddy is two different things, whether we want to agree to it or not. You feel me? anybody can be a dad because you can put sperm in any woman and create in the egg and create a baby.
You don't need
But
that
when your
name.
father, right? Shut up. So as a father,
don't.
to father a child is
They
something
got a
totally
fucking kid.
different.
She
But
don't
you
make
are her first
sense.
love. So that means you got to
Grown
show her
man.
all the ropes.
We got a baby
This
on
is
the
how
way.
fuck niggas do. They'll do this, they'll do that. This is what a good man would do. I'm gonna treat you like this, I'm gonna do that. You feel me? And that goes for every man that's a father in here. To every daughter. You feel
Women
me?
marry they father and
Sometimes, yes, but Show said
Yes.
something that, a couple weeks ago. He was like, sometimes women will put such a standard up here and they don't actually meet because nobody actually met that. You know what I'm saying?
I tell a woman,
And it
I ain't your
happens.
daddy.
Right. And you're not supposed to be, but you can have
us
like action. What I don't even know what to call it.
I am not your daddy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be though. You're not supposed
But a
to
lot of
be her
women
daddy.
will hold you to the
They
standards
will,
of that
yeah,
law.
they will, but that means they fucked up in the head. You gotta go back to whatever the fuck they dealt with as a child.
Their daddy doing everything for them.
Every woman I ever dealt with.
When do a
fucking,
woman
make me
become
they world,
codependent?
Make me they world. I hate that shit.
I can tell you.
When do a woman becomes codependent? See, now y'all got Beyonce telling y'all what a woman's supposed to be.
This is
all
all right,
entertainment
verbiage.
that-
Let's do
that's
verbiage
so-
because I do not like when you put all women in
I
one
said-
category.
Women-
I don't know the last time I listened to Beyonce.
Women we talk with.
You lying. I know you. Hold on, hold on.
I
Tell me you ain't sing this song. I don't want no scrub. A scrub ain't. Tell me you ain't sing
But
this
it
song.
was a good song. Not that it
But
actually.
words like a
Right,
singer.
that was
They
TLC. That
okay.
wasn't even Beyonce.
Beyonce will
and,
tell you,
that was when I was what
Bet you
in
with
the,
the good hair.
in the second grade.
And
We were looking at the video though.
What
We
are
was
you
doing
talking
it this.
about? I'm about to say I was
And-
doing the dance.
My bad, never mind.
Y'all
That
listen
was
to
so angry.
Beyonce
But y'all be-
shit. I go. I already know.
But it's all, but you got
I play that
but
shit.
society, the
It's
entertainment
still-
plays a big part.
it will form your life.
It if you allow it though.
80% have.
80% have because who taught them? Who didn't stop them to say, hey, this is not the way of life.
When
This
did
is
you
not-
change?
What do you mean when did that change? I never allowed it to happen.
Is that your real hair?
Yes. You want to touch it?
Yeah, come here.
You nasty.
You open that door. You thought I was just.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hey.
Song says I want to dive in.
This has been Shop Talk at 6. We was able to bring you this good discussion. We got more topics to talk about, but we're gonna talk about them next Sunday. Please tune in. We have real important and influential things that we, talk about, and politics. And we have the most political man in the world on our podcast. Please don't get that messed up. We got Woody in the building.
I don't play no
Man, tell me
game.
what you about to do.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, at the end of the day, I am your host, Core Royalty. Like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, Core Royalty _official, and TikTok, Core Royalty. And my Facebook is Core Royalty and Corey Brown. We got DJ Elon, tightest shirts ever made.
Tightest shirts ever made.
Harlem shit.
Goddamn, follow me on Instagram _DJ Elon, Facebook DJ Elon. Every Friday, like I said, last song was it. Catch me at Juan's Tacos, 6 to 10 every Friday as well. If you can't make it out, I'm on 101.1 The Fam, 9 to 10. I ain't got nothing but private shit coming up, and I'm free this weekend, so hit me up. Whatever the fuck y'all got going on, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Bayco's. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Bayco's, BAYCOLES. Nurse and sexuality coach.
Enrique?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Enrique, Eric, whatever you want to call me. I own the shop at 6811 Walmsley. We record at. Join us next week.
All right, Michelle, aka Minnie. You can follow me at Michelle All Worlds. Put the other one word on Instagram or Minnie Hudson on Facebook. I have a lot of fans. I got a lot of things going on.
She said you cars.
But I definitely have some cars for sale right now. If anybody need a car, definitely you can inbox me. But my phone number for the cars is posted too. You can call me.
And you already know it's Chef O, it's Chef There You, Legacy Catering VA on Facebook and Instagram.
Got a Benz right now.
definitely Miss Serendipity Jones. Yummy _INYA tummy, because I be cooking and shit and it's cute and I can put pictures on your cakes. But outside of that, I'm just here and I'm being grand.
Okay. Let's go.
Please tune in next week. We coming with some more spicy.
I got one
You know.
right here.
I go real quick.
Man, get on there, bro. Oh.
Personal trainer. Thursday, actually, I got to work out Bird Park, 6:30. Let me know if you want to do it.
6:30.
Sean D. Jefferson Street, 824 p.m. p.m.
He gonna give y'all some peanut butter sandwiches.
Tell this nigga I'm coming, but I ain't gonna come.
Please tune in next week. We're going to be live and lit. Hey, look, you don't want to miss what we got going on. So, at the end of the day, I appreciate for everybody.
Talk.
And don't vote for Joe Biden. He still need to pay my student loans. That nigga done lied to us.
Shop talk.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We was lit.
Morrissey, then we'll listen to
Y'all need to keep. Hey, look.
You changing old laws. You crazy.
Well, he's being a
We love y'all. Until next week, we'll see you again.
Gang, gang, shop talk.
Oh, can I do my thing?
All right, y'all.
No.